at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Oh, look at me. I'm retarded. I'm a globe.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, week, your month, even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me
The whole system is designed to disconnect you from your intuition. Why? Disconnected people are easy to manipulate. Everything from sunscreen to politics to the food industry. It's all designed to disconnect and manipulate you. We are in the middle of a war right now, but it's not a traditional war. It's a war on consciousness. It's a war on freedom. This is the time to listen, not to the news. No, your intuition, your gut, your heart. Love is the greatest weapon against darkness. How do you love more? You begin by loving yourself. How do you love yourself? You listen to the messages your body is telling you.
Nobody is coming to save you. Get up. Be your own hero. There's an African legend that says, in a race between a lion and a deer, many times the deer wins. Because the lion runs for food, but the deer runs for life. The moral of the story is this: purpose is more powerful than need. When your why is as strong as your need to breathe, nothing can outrun your will.
Slaves used to work all day, every day, with no pay. But they got free food, water, and shelter. Today, we work all day, nearly every day, and we get paid. But the money we make, we spend on food, water, and shelter. We're still slaves. The only thing that has changed is the illusion of freedom.
I just know we found something so wild of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground when you say need you in a
I'm scared, Dad.
Do you trust me, son?
Yes.
Come on, son. Rule number 1, never trust anybody.
Gravy make a splash like Pippin. Shit, that's nothing. Splash. Everybody call me Big Pimpin'.
I remember when I lost my mind.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind, one of the funnest shows, thought-provoking shows on the internet with the best chat and the best audience. Anybody, I think, for anybody out there that I've seen so far. Of course, that's just my humbled, subjective, and very unbiased opinion, of course. Welcome, everybody. I've got D-Man behind backstage. I'm going to bring him up here in just a second. Look at all these people we've got in here showing us this. We got Roger back there, too. Look at that. We got J.R. Hartley, Saddle Bum, Post Anything, DJ New Moon, Flat Earth Outlaw. Flat, because he's a flat earth outlaw. That would be a cool way to do that. I'd work that. Roger Ledwell, Spyro Graffiti, Sue. Boy, I didn't say Roger's name very good. And Roger Ledwell. There we go. That worked out better. One more quarter's here with us. Here I am. Let's see. Brad and Tasha, one or both. Either way, we're glad to have them. We love them to death. We've got Jim Annis is here with us as well. Eldon Bean, Shane 187 Thompson. How are you tonight? Gourdzilla, Justin Johnson. Who else we got? Mojo Shop, Mr. Mojo Rise. Oh, we're having a good time tonight. I feel good. My blood pressure is down. My upper number was 157. What was that? 157 over 72, I think. Is what it was. I mean, that's a hell of a lot better than up there at 220. That was fucking hot. I don't think I want to be up there. All right, let me see. I've got D-Man here tonight. We got Roger. What's happening, fellas?
I love Roger's friggin' your picture, Roger. What the hell? What's up, Kevin?
I knew kids with that haircut.
The Mo haircut.
You like that? Sorry, I didn't mean I was on mute. Yeah, I just picked that out right quick. It's a Dumb and Dumber.
So it's good to hear your BP's down, man. I'm glad.
Oh, man.
Good.
Unreal. Well, I told you what had happened. The kid at the store last night or yesterday afternoon, he miscounted when I bought patio blocks.
Yeah.
He was supposed to give me 24. I only had 22. So I went back over to the co-op this morning. I says, hey, it ain't kid's fault. I said, it's probably both of us. Both of us were loading, and he just miscounted. Must have thought I was going to load 2 more or something, but I was supposed to get 24 and I only got 22. Well, go ahead and grab you a couple more. That's all right. That's the type of place I live in, man. Because they know, it's like any other place that's like, no, you'll have to pay for those. We don't believe you. Fuck off. So I'm pretty glad of that. So I finished Brandy's gravesite.
Yeah, cool.
I covered it with 1x1 red brick colored patio stones. And then I'm going to put a memorial headstone up at the other end, at the top end of it. And have yet to determine what I'm going to use for that yet, but it looks a lot better, Pretty cool. I'm feeling good today, though. Feeling really good today.
Good.
So if you were a true dog lover, you would have her stuffed and mounted and put on the front of the panel.
That would just be so bothersome to me, man, because, over a period of time, taxidermy kind of still wears, and just like mummification, all that shit. Look, here's the thing, right? This is just the vehicle. This physicality, this biological machine that we inhabit it's just the machine we work. It's just the machine we're here in. We incarnate this, okay? And when we leave this, it's like no different than when you finally have to get rid of a car at the junkyard. The driver's not gone. right? The car's broke down. The car is off to the junkyard. It's, in the scrapyard now. It can't be fixed. But where's the driver? Driver's fine. Driver goes off and gets a different car, right? Or takes the bus, whatever. But that's the point, is that people are, I think one of their biggest problems is they're unable to know that the body and the spirit are separate. They're
The physicality.
Yeah, we're harnessed up to it, but that's why I thought the movie Avatar, when it first came out, I was like, yes, like that, right there, like that, right there. We incarnate a biological machine that we function on this 3D reality with. We experience time in a linear timescape.
Well, you're not bending space and time.
Yeah, boy, don't get me started. Yeah, holy cow.
I understand what you're saying. I understand the physicality part. And because that's something physical, you remember it in a physical way. You remember how it looks, and you remember how they act. It's like your parents or an uncle or somebody. You remember how they spoke, or you remember their accent or thing. The physicality part is what gets you.
And when the pairing is over, in other words, when it leaves the body.
Yeah.
A lot of times you go to a funeral. You go to a funeral, and there they are laying in this box. And there's a picture of them by it, usually, of them when they were alive. And you look at it, and it's not even close to the same. There's something missing. That spark of life.
Yeah.
There's more to than just the body, And I think people exhibit that based on the spirit that they carry with them. I mean, people that are usually mean and conniving and shit, they look mean and conniving. And after a while, it starts to really wear on their looks. They start becoming really, kind of hideous in a way. And the older they get, the worse it gets. Consequently, people that are always, in a pretty good mood, always happy, they always seem to carry on that attractiveness somehow. And I'm not saying like, ooh, good looking or nothing, but that magnetism,
I was just thinking not everybody could pull the Cheech and Chong look off.
Well, to be fair, not everybody can pull off a witchy poo either. So
nope.
We gotta be fair when it comes to these things. You see, holy crap! Did you know that Sean Hawkins is still out there doing shit?
Yeah.
No.
Sean who?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Other than you brought something up a while back ago, but outside of that, I haven't seen anything from him.
Yeah, something came up across my feed, and I was like, "Oh wow, look at there! He's got some kind of thing." I think it was something called P-Brain proves the globe or something. And I was like, "Oh my god!" But he goes by Sergeant Rock of Easy Company.
We were watching P-Brain the other night, weren't we, D-Man?
Yeah.
I never see him prove a globe. I don't know how you proved it.
Day before yesterday.
Yeah.
That video with the spin from the Senate to from the north to the south.
He just basically uses Newton's mechanics to prove that the Earth isn't rotating in this video. That's all he did, basically.
Yeah.
How you prove the globe.
There's so much about that, and what's making it spin, and why does it stay consistent?
I don't know.
If that's the case, what is it? Where's this energy coming
It's
from?
gravitational pull from the molten magnet core.
No, there's their problem. Gravitational pull, that indicates a force, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All force requires energy. A force is required to move any mass. Requires force in order to move it. This is just basic fucking physics. You push something, it moves, right? So where does the mass get the energy to convert into a gravitational force? And why does it never run out? They can't get, that's when they have to jump into this fucking stupid shit about bending space-time.
It's
black
like, energy, matter.
It's because look at over here, pretty girl in a negligee or something. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Have you ever seen that Eric Dubay video called Gravity?
I probably have. I've seen so many. At this point, it's like I don't even know why they're still trying. They actually.
Eric made fun of the idea. He had a dancing girl on top of a globe, and he said, there, "Gravity, it's magic. Does it push or does it pull?"
That's right. It is. It is magic. It's the magic duct tape that holds together their stupid fucking story.
Don't you have a magic duct tape?
I do. I have refractor gravelax. Now here's the gravity. I have the gravity right here. And of course, you have refraction.
Yeah.
Together, you can take those two things and come up with what I like to call refractor gravelax. And that just shuts everything down right there. That's your answer. Refractor gravelax. Oh, go read a book, Flurf. Right? That's what we hear.
Man, a can of dark matter to boot.
Yeah, you need dark matter.
I had a can of dark matter, but I ate it.
Dude, wait a minute. There's no container for that either. You don't need a container for it either.
To
get the dark matter. Just cup it in my hand.
Yes. It's exactly how you're supposed to carry it according to the hazmat rules.
So how heavy is that pocket of gravity you got there?
It's minus 57 newtons.
Oh.
Because it's anti, right? It's antimatter. So
minus 40 rods of the hog's head.
That's it, right? As big as 33 sheep. That's it. 33. 33 what? Whatever.
A butt ton.
Yeah, a buttload, which is an actual measurement, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
I saw that.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I found that out the other day. I was like, what the fuck, really? Buttload is actually a real measurement. So here's some, I hope, I was kind of hoping Mikey was watching. This might be interesting to him, but it will be to others as well. That won't. Will it? There, see, I've done it again. Where I put the cart before the horse. There it is.
You opened the curtain first before you put the setup.
I did.
My job in the U.S. Air Force was working in bioenvironmental engineering. Part of my job in tracking the health hazards was to look at any time someone wanted to buy a chemical. It was ordered through a system. And in that system, I had to go in there and say, you know, the country we're in, we're not allowed to use this. We need to substitute it out with something a little less hazardous. I want to say around 2006, I started kind of opening my eyes to how the military wasn't really what I thought it was. And people approached me knowing what I did for a living and said, have you ever heard of chemtrails? Well, I hadn't. So I went online and I looked at chemtrails. I saw a lot of, debunking, a lot of sites that were just kind of calling it a conspiracy theory. And I thought, well, geez, this is what I do for a living. Preventive health, making sure that people are not getting sick. To summarize it, in an attempt to debunk this conspiracy theory as I thought it was, I didn't debunk it. It literally changed my life. One day I was going through that computer system, which if you want to look it up, it's called an Air Force Form 3952. It is the approval of hazardous materials. I was finding tons and tons of large quantities of aluminum, barium, strontium in the forms of oxides and sulfates. One of the legal requirements in approving these is looking at what used to be called the material safety data sheets. On that sheet, it's going to list the manufacturer. These electronic MSDSs did not have a manufacturer name, so I asked the question, what is this being used for? I never got an answer, so I didn't approve it. And then the heat came down. Why are you behind on your 3952s? And at that point, my demonization began. Because I thought, if this is real and they are spraying this, it's going to get to the ground. So I conducted air sampling, I conducted soil sampling, and I was getting high levels of these contaminants. When I started asking the question again under a new commander, I never in my life thought I would have somebody look me in the face and tell me, I am questioning you. Is there something wrong with you? You've been looking really depressed lately. I can put you under mental evaluation for up to 120 days. Who would take care of your daughter? As soon as I heard that, I knew. And I thought, I've spent 9 years of my life trying to protect human health, and here we are violating law after law after law. Instead of protecting the people, we are poisoning the people. And that geoengineering is occurring, it's been occurring, it is not new, and your tax dollars are funding this. I've had pilots come forward. I've had people come forward that actually load the canisters on the planes. These people don't come forward because they are afraid that they're going to end up like Snowden. So many people want to ask why. Why is this occurring? From weather modification to weather weaponry. There's numerous reasons under Agenda 21 and tons of theories. So I just want everyone to know and understand that of all things, of all the freedoms that we are losing, geoengineering is the #1 issue that we are facing, because you can have guns and money and you can have everything. If you don't have food and water and you are dying of respiratory or neurological illnesses, what does it matter?
I don't know, it's a different one than what I thought, but that was another one I wanted. That was one I wanted to play. The other one was on the reason behind it. One of the reasons is trying to block out so that we can't really see what's going on in the sky, because there's apparently a bunch of shit that's going on, man.
Yeah, I looked today because I always look when I'm at work.
My job.
And I looked around today in the sky multiple times, and I didn't see one thing going across the sky. Nothing at all.
Can you drop the link to that in the regular chat? Somebody's asking.
Yeah.
Thanks. You haven't? I've still seen them here, but I'm sure it's different from. I also live in a pretty communist state, so.
Illinois is a communist state.
The People's Republic of Illinois.
You didn't hear it from me. Yeah.
I'll keep it under wraps.
Oh, so here's a guy. This guy had just got his subscriber count on X. It went way up, and now no matter what he posts on there, it's being shown. It's being labeled as adult content.
What was that?
This guy, his subscriber, he's a noticer.
Yeah.
And he's a and his subscriber count on X went way up.
Mm-hmm.
And now X is putting a content warning that it's adult content, like it's X-rated or something, so that you get the views and shit.
Has anybody loaded anything on YouTube lately? And then it asks you if, like a video or something, it asks you if this is content made for children.
Well, yeah, it always asks you that.
Oh, it does. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I guess it's just been so long since I loaded one on there.
Real quick, Sav.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just for a second. Are you using your mic in front of you, or are you using the mic on the, what do you call it?
Well, is there an issue? It sounds not good.
It sounds all right to me.
Let me see.
But I don't know.
Let me make sure. No, I'm getting the one off of the fucking thing up there. I'll be a son of a bitch. I don't know why this thing does that. Is that better?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just thinking for a second, like, he sounds like he's still, like, you sounded good, but I could tell like it was a little bit further away. It had a different sound to it.
No, what I see, I don't understand shit like that changes. Now, last night we had an issue, I guess, from what I could tell, Barbara or whoever had been going through there and timing out a bunch of fucking people and banning people and shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on there, but I asked her through Facebook Messenger, why was you blocking everybody? Why was you banning everybody? What the fuck was that all about? And she ain't answered me yet. But anyway, I ended up having to take her wrench away. And I went through and I unblocked everybody. So, that was on the block list. So there shouldn't be anybody having any problems. Look at there. We got Jeebus Crisps in here. Look at Ironworks. What's happening up? Look at there. You should come on up, Ironworks. This is some crazy shit going on. Yeah, look what they done to this guy in the fucking X. This is nuts, man. This is nuts.
Hey, is anybody paying attention to what just happened on X? Take a look at my account right here. I put out a video about Nostr talking about another social media platform, and it's labeled that it's censored as violent or dangerous content. What just happened? And I started scrolling through my feed. It's like every one of my posts today has been labeled as violent or dangerous, or what is this? What the hell is going on X? Is anybody else having this experience? How many of my videos are being censored? I wouldn't even have known. X never sent me a letter. They've never sent me anything. Elon Musk, what just happened? What changed in the last 24 hours? What just happened today? Hey, is anybody...
Well, I did notice that there's not as much this Zionist kissing bullshit coming across my feed all the time.
Yeah, he's also one of the people that went on, I think it was Tim Pool not that long ago, was asking questions about the Charlie Kirk thing. So just after that, imagine that. Mm-hmm. He's from the gray zone, I think, right?
Yeah, Max Blumenthal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a lot of that. It's listen, if there's anybody out there that's believing whatever the fuck they're being fed about this whole thing, they better wake the fuck up. they're not getting it yet. And there's people that actually believe still that Trump was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Have you ever seen Evander Holyfield's ear?
I know. I brought that up.
Yeah.
Brought that up. Yeah. It
Yeah,
doesn't
didn't
grow back.
back.
No.
Nope.
There was somebody recently I saw that they said they had a freckle removed off their ear and they still have a little divot. So.
Yeah.
Well, you ever had chicken pox? Like scraped the
Yep.
chicken spot? I still got them where I can't remember which side without looking at it, but it's on one side of my nose. It's still there.
Yeah, you pick a chicken pox, it would leave that little crater.
Yeah.
You got calamine lotion.
Yeah.
That pink
white
shit
stuff.
with cotton ball. You put that on you, you'd be covered. You look like some kind of
bit by bees or wasps. You'd have to put that crap all over you.
Oh, you know what works better than that? Make a paste out of meat tenderizer. It'll push a stinger right out, man.
For what?
A bee sting.
Oh, just wet
Yeah,
mud.
like wasps or
Wet mud will do it.
Yeah, wet mud will do it, but meat tenderizer works good.
Yeah.
Or baking soda, if you use baking soda too. That'll take away the itch. Baking soda will.
Yeah, I went into Walmart the other day and I was talking to one of the vendors in there, and he's like a kind of conspiracy kind of guy. And I asked him about Charlie Kirk, and he acted like I just smacked him in the face. He gave me this look like, "You're not buying it," kind of thing. Like, no.
Oh no, really? He was into it. He thought it was like it is. Well, there's a lot of people that they're just, they're too preoccupied to even pay attention. All they're getting is just what the talking points that they've been given. And I think those that dishing this shit out know that. That's why they just put out the same drivel over and over and over. People are used to it. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team, right?
As long as you smile while you say it, yes.
Hey, listen, if you've never seen the Lego movie, I don't care if you think it's for kids. It's not just for kids, man. Watch the fucking Lego movie. That will be an eye opener for you. Seriously.
It's been a while.
You ever seen it, Raj?
Yeah, I have. The Kraken, right?
That was the big wonder weapon that what was the guy's name? President Boss.
That's a good movie.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
It was fucking hilarious. He wanted total control and order over everybody. Everything had to be done by the directions. Nobody had their own original thoughts and shit. It's
kind
pretty
of like
good.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's exactly like where we're at right now. Everybody just following trends. Remember that?
Kind of like
they all
communism.
play that song and everybody sings that song together. You seen it, D-Man?
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's great.
I might have seen clips of it. It sounds familiar.
I watched.
Yeah, they're all. This guy never had an original. Oh, it's great too. Morgan Freeman's in it.
Say, he will always be easy reader to me forever.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, he's easy reader on Electric Company.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He had a dance.
He's actually Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. No, that's Maxine Waters. Got it wrong.
What was that thing? Who did I send that to? Oh my God. Hold on a second. I gotta pull that up because it was like this picture of Maxine.
Did you see
Waters.
the Nancy Pelosi Hammond clip with the fucking talking to the like hot young reporter and she got all pissed off at her and told her to shut up or something?
Yes, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
I put a comment on there immediately and said, "Oh, Grandma Vodka's back on it again."
I like that one. If an itchy butthole had a face.
If once you get a boob job, I think it changes everything.
Told her like right to her face. She was only standing like a foot away and just said, "Shut up."
I know. I wonder if I can find that somewhere.
Holy crap!
I'm sure I can because the first time I saw it was just a little while ago on. I'll look for it while I'm playing this clip.
Her time's got to be almost up. Shoot.
Oh no, she just put in a what do you call it to run again. She's
Well,
gonna,
of course.
she's gonna keep on going. She's gonna go till the day she drops.
Right,
It'll
just
be
like
like
her mentor,
Robert Byrd.
Dianne Feinstein.
Yeah, it'll be like Robert Byrd, or Robert Byrd will he'll be in a hospital bed and still be in office. He'll refuse to, you know.
Yeah, I was just looking at a political cartoon that has Nancy Pelosi as a Black Widow spider with the Capitol building on her back.
Remember her husband and the fucking cops showing up to the house and the fucking
The hammer?
guy hit in the face with a hammer or something.
Hammer time?
Jesus.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, let's see.
They're all kind of train wrecky. You ever notice that?
I don't know. It's all part of the show, though.
Yeah, but I mean, there's always shady shit going on around them all the time.
Mustang just said waxing waters. I thought that was funny.
She was the one that was going on TV and telling people, "Oh, if they're at a gas station, you walk right up to them.
Oh yeah,
you're in a restaurant, yeah, you go up and start shouting." Then somebody went and did it to some of their people, and they were all like, "Oh, it's the police."
Speaking of which, I found. Are these what you were talking about the other night, Sal? The military playing cards?
Hold on, let me get you
those.
Oh yeah, the cards.
Similar. Mine's got like a different pack. It's a different.
Yeah,
pack.
well, these were the Desert Storm ones. You see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Desert Storm ones. I had a
Desert
friend
Storm
that
version.
They probably had a bunch. Hey, they're only $5, apparently.
I guess Norman name on the box, right?
Yeah, yeah, Schwarzkopf.
I must have used them because I got high and low on the Joker.
I laughed.
We were probably using those for spades, actually.
The first time they told us the name of that general, they said Schwarzkopf and shit. I snickered and shit. My dad was like, "What's so funny?" I says, "His name literally means blackhead in German."
Norman Blackhead.
What's the name? Schwarzkopf?
Yeah, Schwarzkopf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy in the Iraq War that they were throwing on TV with the fucking cap on.
Don't deploy without them. Sorry.
They would always have
Looked
him
like
pointing with a stick
General.
pointing at a map.
Looked kind of like General Jonathan Winters.
Yeah, that kid.
I got a question for the great D-Man.
Oh boy,
No.
the answer is no. Whatever it is.
Careful, he's a flat domer.
I plead the fifth.
Hey, what is the definition of zetetic?
Oh, don't know. Off the top of my
I
head.
thought you knew. I thought you would know.
Isn't it
you
like
know,
testing every? Think of it.
No,
every
I thought
angle.
it was common general knowledge with us. I thought you'd know. It's not a trick question.
What brought
Me and
that
Roger
up?
taled about it a while ago. It was like
It just means you question everything. It's you question
every angle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was looking at there's this guy Zetetic. Do you remember the guys in the music that used to have his TET was his logo, and he had music and stuff. It always had that TET. Well, his channel got destroyed about 5 years ago.
Yeah, he's
Right?
an ass. Yeah.
Huh?
He's an asshole, dude. He really is.
Is he really?
Well, wasn't it? Who was the other guy that had the Zetetic name? Was it Zetetic Warrior?
Yeah, but I'm not talking. That's not who I'm talking about.
It means proceeding by inquiry.
Right. Yeah. Well, okay. So I looked it up today, and on the American Dictionary, here, let me pull it up right quick on my computer because I saved it, and you're going to get a kick out. The number because it's always was the number one definition was you're inquiring, you question everything basically. Mm-hmm. So here is the American Dictionary today. Number one, believing in or based on the theory that the earth is flat and a plane and the sun, moon, and other heavenly bodies are only a few thousand miles away. Number three is the ancient Greek school of philosophy that espouses extreme skepticism. But now the number one is that it's a flat earth word.
Wow, that's retarded.
That is dumb, dude.
Is that crazy?
I even looked up the Greek meaning, and it says disposed to searching. That's what it says on the Greek meaning when you look in the Greek dictionary. Disposed to searching.
Yeah. Well, science is based on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Science.
Yeah,
Look,
but
Justin Johnson, who has to be living with a bunch of people because
right.
That's a nice spread he's got there, isn't it? I'm telling you.
Must be an Airbnb. I see a lot of people.
It's a 3-yard Airbnb. They have that.
He's gonna go over and on the piano and play We've Only Just Begun.
Play Liberace.
No, I think he might kick into Man of Constant Sorrows any minute. No.
What's up, JJ? I love that background.
Good to see y'all.
Yeah, man. How you doing tonight?
Doing great, man. Got a little bit of similarities with you and I with our dogs, man. Mine just died the day before yours, so.
Oh, I'm so
pretty
sorry
rough.
to hear that.
Yeah, me as well, man. But
What kind
I
of
don't want to
dog?
get to that topic, man. You guys carry on. I'll join in here.
Yeah.
Roger, did you get that picture I sent that Vlad sent you for me?
No, he didn't send me a picture. I didn't know Vlad was sending me a picture.
And he's supposedly sent a picture in the email.
Okay, I'll check my emails. Boy.
Because I didn't know your email, so I said I had Vlad send it to you.
My background's still under construction.
Yeah, please, everybody, please in chat.
For 99
Just
cents a day.
for just 65 cents a day, we can help Cubby get a ceiling.
I haven't even had any time, man. I've been so freaking busy. Like Will Duffy at a freaking Israeli fundraiser, running the telephones, right? But anyway, I was gonna stick up a Christmas paper up there and just cover it up.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Cubby, when
No, seriously, are you gonna finish it out?
What, this?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Fine. No, this is just a storage. This is just like storage and everything else. The other side is fully finished. It's fine.
Okay.
This is just a little here.
That looks like it'd be an easy area to do a fucking drop down ceiling at.
Yeah, the other side is a drop down. Not that I need to show anybody, but I don't want the lights off.
Oh yeah, nice.
When you're backstage back there in the settings, it gives you two options. You either have this background. You don't have to have a green screen either.
Oh, nice.
You can upload your own. You can upload your own if you want to.
I've done that. Hey, Harmon, I did get those pictures. I just checked. Yeah, those are nice. Who took those?
Blow it up real good. Blow it up and get more what you call it in detail.
I got them zoomed in as far as I can. I'm on my
Okay,
phone
so
with
you
Mark.
see what it looks like. What's that look like to you?
Hey, Martin. I got it. My littlest dog is a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix, and she is the loudest fucking dog I've ever heard in my life. She'll make me jump out of my skin. She'll hear something like and start to go running toward the door, laying next to me, and she'll go from 0 to 1,000 like in a hot second, and just fly off the fucking couch like a bottle rocket and shit, and jar me right out of my goddamn skin. So I don't think you have to worry about quietness anymore, buddy. Unless that's maybe just the Chihuahua part of her, but I don't know, boy.
It seems like the smaller they are, the more balls they got, right?
It does. It's like they really think they got something, and I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna hurt? You're about as big as a Detroit rat. That's it, you know. I don't see you really running anything off, but she is kind of ferocious sounding. She's really ferocious when she gets back behind my legs and barks from between them. She thinks it's next,
Yeah, you see
she's
that
kind of
video
like Israel.
That video where the dogs are going at it because there's a fence there, and then they open the fence and they're all cool.
They all stop.
Really?
Yeah, they
Well,
just
as
stop
soon as
it.
as soon as the fence closes, they go right back at it.
Yeah,
Right.
Cece's a good analogy for Israel. You see, she goes out there and picks fights and starts acting a fool and shit. And then when they come back at her, then she's going to hide behind me. I'm the United States. See,
That's right. Diplomacy.
So anyway, this is kind of interesting. I thought you guys might like this.
Do y'all want to know what's really difficult? Living in a world that is completely blind to the fact that the bloodline of the fallen are in control of everything here. And what's actually worse for me is 90% of the church are blind to this. And I know this is partly because, churches today, pastors today, they just don't talk about this stuff anymore. They don't talk about the spiritual realm that is literally all around us at all times. They don't talk about Satan. They don't talk about demons. They don't talk about what actually happened before the flood, why God had to flood the earth. They don't talk about this 6,000-year-old seed war that is going on right this moment. They don't talk about the Nephilim, none of it. And it's really unfortunate because we are at war with a very real enemy. And when you go to war, you need to know your enemy. Otherwise, you're going to be deficient in battle. And that is exactly what the Bible tells us. It says that we should not be unaware of the schemes of the enemy. We should be familiar with his tactics. We should be familiar with how he operates. But unfortunately, because Christians today, because the church today, they want to stick their head in the sand and they want to pretend like Satan doesn't exist. They get now uncomfortable when you talk about the spiritual realm because of this, because they don't know their enemy. They have no idea what is going on in the world right now. They have no idea how this world actually operates, how it is ran. They have no idea the spiritual reality of who is actually in control. They don't understand that our government actively serves Satan, that our politicians are actively involved in rituals and sacrifices, that most of Hollywood, most of the media, most of our politicians are not even fully human. Everything in this world goes back to the Bible. Everything is spiritual. The Bible tells us that Satan is the god of this world. This entire world is under the control of the evil one. What do you think that means? But again, because they don't know their enemy, they are blind to it. And they are out here applauding the very peace that the Word of God warned us about. Please do not be deceived. We as followers of Christ have complete authority over that entire kingdom, over the entire kingdom of darkness, over every demon, over Satan himself. We have complete authority. There should be no fear. We need to start facing this reality, the biblical, spiritual reality of this walk with Christ, of this world that we live in. We need to start facing it. Satan is the god of this world, and we need to start understanding and accepting what that actually means. We need to start accepting that this world may not be what you think it is, that what you see may not be reality, that there is a spiritual reality going on behind the scenes. We are in the last seconds of the last days, and because the church doesn't know their enemy, they are missing the fact that the enemy masquerades as an angel of light. In these last moments, the Bible tells us that there is not a revival. There is not this worldwide revival of Christianity. There is a falling away. And because they don't know their enemy, because they don't know how Satan operates, they are missing what is happening. Please start getting into the Word and understanding your enemy. We have complete authority over him through the name of Jesus Christ. We have complete authority over him. So there should be zero fear. But we need to face reality because this is a war. And because so many of you don't want to face reality, because so many of you don't want to get to know your enemy, you don't want to admit that there is a spiritual realm, you are unaware of what is actually going on in this world.
It's pretty fucking deep.
Yes, he was.
Do y'all want to know what's
pretty deep?
By the way, Harmon, those are awesome. If you look at, you can see the firmament. The further you dig into those photos.
Okay, I was gonna let you know that's not the firmament.
Okay, well, you can tell me that all you want to, Harmon. But that's good.
That is that is an underexposed SR22 Galaxy picture. It's underexposed by a group. Minimum picture you have to take at 4 minutes open shutter. And if you look at the middle right there, you got Ursa Major, Little Dipper right there in the middle. You see it?
Yeah, I was looking at them just a minute.
We don't. None of us see it. You guys are
I know,
having.
you guys are having a
We have no
conversation.
fucking idea what you guys.
Well,
are
I didn't know how to send it up to you. I was going to ask you how.
Well, there's a little thing down there at the bottom of the screen that's got a little TV with a plus sign in it.
Yeah.
TV with a plus sign.
Or if you're on your phone, it probably isn't.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, buddy.
I don't know what to tell you then, man.
Can Jimmy? Can Roger? He's smarter than me on that.
Let's see if I can share my email on here. I don't know if it'll let me do that.
You guys are having this fucking conversation, and it's like we're not even privy to it. Hope you guys are getting a lot out of this out here.
Oh, I seen Solves just in there. Huh?
I'm trying to imagine what you're talking about. That's what's going on, but that's okay. I have my little emotional. I have my emotional dumpster fire right here.
You do?
All right.
We knew the word you were using. We just had to picture it in our own minds.
Yeah,
I got the picture in my phone, but you can't send a picture to the backstage, can I?
You can send it to Sob's email.
Yeah.
Why can't Roger just pull up the fucking picture?
I'm trying to. Hold on, give me a second. See if I can do it over
Because
here.
it was in his email.
Let me share. See if I can share my email.
Nobody even asked me if I wanted to even be in this discussion about this. I just got roped into it because you guys started having a conversation.
I don't think it's going to let me do it.
I just thought
Okay,
of that.
so what's your email address?
It's running across the bottom there.
It's running across the bottom of the screen.
Does it every night?
I can't catch it. No, I'm just-
Taurusfield
There it
369
is. Taurusfield
at
369 at
yahoo.com.
Yahoo.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Meanwhile, we had, I think it was Valley Parks, had asked before how many different places had the little small hat people been run out of places, right? And so this is a list. Get ready.
I remember this video.
So we got 250 Carthage, 415 Alexandria, 554 Diocese of Claremont, France, 554, 561. This is just going on and on and on and on. 322 France again. Switzerland, 1348. 1394 out of Germany. We're just like pushing them everywhere. 1421, we got Austria. This is really a lot of places, man. Bavaria in 1446, 1453 France, Würzburg in 1454. It'd like take it forever to go through this entire list if we read it. Fine. Now, wait a second. Why would there be so many places telling a certain people, get the fuck out of here?
The music is so fitting.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted a shorter list, you probably should just do the ones that didn't kick them out.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Yeah, right. Look at a short list. Ukraine, 1648. Interesting. Look at here, all the way up to 1670. Vienna, Russia, 1727. Little Russia, Belarus, 1740.
Pretty much, you can just make up a date.
Yeah, and there was something going on. No wonder all their holidays revolve around fleeing and running from someone and hiding.
Villagers in Russia.
Oh, no one. The light bulb went on, huh? There.
Fleeing and running.
It is, man. Every one of it.
Always looking for them too.
Russia definitely made sure that they expelled them for good.
And then in 1948, the Arab countries. Well, it's a real pisser, man.
You know, I couldn't find it, but I remember them being kicked out of Chicago like in 1890. They were living in South Chicago, and they kicked them out, and they all went up to California to like to the Hollywood area.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a really good book called Hollywood Babylon. You can get it on a PDF online.
So why was I basically right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I thought I heard that before.
Yeah, the first guy that was there, I'm trying to remember. He was one of the Metro Goldwyn Mayer guys, I think. And this is like way back in the early days of silent film, man. And they were making like porns and shit. And this guy was very heavily attracted to very young girls. He was known to be one of these. Yeah, he was known to be one of these PDFs. But it was accepted, and they had to go out like where there was nobody at. And he filmed this movie. They filmed this movie out there. They made an entire Babylon set. This thing was fucking massive. And they had all these people come in there, and I mean, thousands of extras doing these dances and Babylonian rituals and all kinds of shit. It was incredible. You got to read the book Hollywood Babylon, and it shows how this shit has been prevalent through Hollywood from its inception. Man.
And that's why they were kicked out of Chicago, right? Because of all the porn and all the sexual deviance that they were doing.
Yep.
And so I wouldn't believe in that movie you're talking about. I wouldn't doubt if they had some real sacrifice going on in that crap. No, it's just a movie.
Saw the last link. I got a picture of it. The very last link in private chat.
Okay, all right.
Is that of the Hollywood thing?
Yeah, the set he's talking about.
All right, I didn't see that.
It's massive.
It's huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like the World's Fair, huh?
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
Maybe that was them blessing or doing their ritual for that land that they were going to be in. I mean, I'm just guessing.
Look at that shit.
Oh, I've seen that before. Yes, I've seen that. I didn't know what it was though.
That's some fucking shit right there, man.
There's like 100 people in that photo.
Oh man, if not more, if not more. I mean, hell, look at that. Those people are tiny, teeny tiny. Hang on a second. D.W. Griffith, yeah. Look at that.
That's
These
crazy
are all
stuff.
people. These are people standing on these stairs. Look at this. People all back here behind these lions. Now, if you're down in Hollywood, there is this mall, and there's elephants just like this on pillars on the inside of the courtyard, and there's like fountains.
They made a set around it. That's what they did.
Yeah.
I've seen a trunk on an elephant set that long in real life. I can tell you that. Weird.
I sent you the picture, Dave.
All the way back in through this hallway. Look at this. It's crowded full of people right here in this little area here. And down these steps, spilling over. Look at all these people here. Bunch all the way over here. There's a lot of fucking people. Even up in here, there's people standing. You can see up around these elephants.
This is a movie set? Is that what it was?
Well, it's a real place, but they took the real place and turned it into a movie set. So here's the picture of that part of that real place that they made the set. So it's the last link.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say that's where they made the set. So they took a real place.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been to this place that you just brought up.
Did it become a movie studio? Is what you're saying?
Well, they turned it into one.
A movie studio?
No, it's like a mall, and they've got little restaurants, and I've been there.
Did they make lots of movies there? Then after that,
no.
Probably just for one big movie. You know, they made a deal with the city to do it. You know, that kind of crap.
Paid off the
I've been to this place. It's pretty crazy, man.
Where did these little ants come from to build all this damn shit?
All repurposed. It was founded, right?
Well, it's
I
wonder if it was.
Use the word founded.
Founded.
That's possible, I guess, huh?
See, is this one?
Yeah, they got to hide the old architectural wonders, you know.
Right.
They just repurpose them.
You don't want people seeing that shit.
Every Capitol building, library, post office all over America, it used to be something else before it was what it was.
Yeah, probably government or a city hall or they always get repurposed, those big stone buildings. Saab was just at that one when he was in Michigan at the vacation.
Which one is that?
That huge building that you tweaked your knee when you were stepping off the step.
Oh yeah. It was a post office.
Was that the UP?
Because you need a fucking castle to sort and distribute mail. Everybody knows that.
They're living the good life. Look at all the money they got to build that. It's like, no, that was there 100 years before.
Yeah.
What was that king's name in Michigan? Lake Michigan. What was his name? The guy that was the only king was ever in the United States. He was in Michigan. He lived in the lake.
Never heard of him.
Not in Michigan. You never heard of him?
No. No.
Hey, Dave. It looks like Barbara's here if you wanted to find out. I've seen people get hacked before where...
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Hey, Barbara, what's up with the timing people out and shit all last night? Why were you doing that?
Because I've seen it back in the day where somebody's hacked in and just used their name to time out people. I don't know if that's the case, but I've seen it.
I don't know.
I had people doing that last week with my name, pretending they were me, and they were getting banned off Lad's channel and everybody else.
Bobby, what's your fucking problem, man?
I don't know. Ever since I updated this thing, I've been having freaking problems. Actually, everything's been going downhill the last couple of days. But anyway, nonetheless, carry on, right?
His name was King Strange, James Jesse Strange.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, he was king. 'Cause I knew it because I was from the Mormons. He let a group of Mormons follow the establishment and broke away and done a monarchy of the island, which is lasted 6 years until his assassination in 1856.
Oh, okay. There was some crazy shit on that. So I'm sure you've heard the name Pontiac, right?
Yeah,
Pontiac,
yeah.
Michigan.
I thought that
Pontiac
was an
Pass.
Indian.
Chief
It was.
Pontiac.
It was a chief of an Indian nation,
Right.
and it was a confederacy of Indian tribes. And there was a place in Michigan, it's still there, called Orchard Lake. And in the middle of Orchard Lake is an island. And it's not a huge lake, but it's a rather good sized lake. And this island is called Apple Island. And it's my aunt, right, was offered that island by Chief Pontiac for 2 barrels of hard cider. She turned it down.
Oh, really?
She turned it down, yes, because it was worthless. What the fuck are you going to do with an island in a lake?
Land's
in an
land.
agricultural area, right? You know, what are you going to grow crops out there and row out there every day and shit like that? Now, Apple Island is prime real estate.
Not bad.
I threw a link in there for you, Sov. That's the woods in Apple Island.
Look at Beaver Island and see what it looks like on Beaver Island. I know. That's that King Strange. That's where he was king of.
Sounds like paradise.
Yeah.
Man, Michigan has some strange history, man.
I tell you, did the assassin leave a manifesto? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I know. He probably another Mormon killed him. I said he broke away from when Joseph Smith. It says when Joseph Smith got assassinated, he broke away and became his own leader there, and he's actually classified as the only king it's ever been on this area in the United States.
Huh.
Oh,
That's known as Big Brown Beavers there.
That can't be right though, because
Cool story.
King George, well, yeah, because one of his patents of nobility that he used when he signed the peace agreement between the United States and the British Empire was Prince of America. What?
Right.
Yeah, that's why I say that whole shit, all that shit was fake, man.
Oh yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. Yeah,
100%. We didn't, you know, I mean, that's a ridiculous story. It's a nice feel-good story, and boy, you can make movies like The Patriot and shit like that, and really get people, you know, feeling good, and it's strong in their heart and everything. But it's just not true.
It's hard for me to watch them. I can't even watch them. I can't.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
we're supposed to believe that a colonial army and a bunch of militia defeated the most powerful empire on earth. No, they did not. That's why all these people that we have on our money and everything, all those motherfuckers, those were part of that same elite class that run shit then. They weren't no different. Bunch of goddamn Freemasons set this motherfucker up. Come on, man.
Right, history written by the victors, right?
I got Freemason for Dummies on my little icon.
History is, what do they say? History is a lie agreed upon.
His story.
No, it's a lie green. I just thought it was it goes to the victor. The story goes to the victor.
That too. But still, it's a lie agreed upon. Everybody agrees on it, you know? That's what's so fucking sick about it.
Well, if you know that we've been reset, then it's like they get to write it however they want, and whatever they do write isn't authentic because it was written, scripted.
Well, can you imagine? I bet you kids right now that are graduating high school have been taught that 9/11 was all this BS story. They're going to believe it 100%, you know, because that's what they're taught in school. And what do we know? We're just a bunch of dummies.
I think that they're actually running a script. Yeah.
And who knows what they're teaching them about? What's that February. What was January? What was that thing in January on 2020 or something? Can you imagine what the kids are being taught in kindergarten and stuff right now?
Nothing.
They're being taught that is real.
No, they're not. They're not being taught that at all. They're not really being taught anything.
So
the best thing is to just throw shit under the rug. It's like that guy was sweating. Was it Glenn Beck?
Yeah.
At a TP USA, Turning Point USA event there, and this one college kid got up there and he says, "You know what they don't teach us in school? They don't tell us about the USS Liberty. They don't tell us about this." And Beck's like sweating. He's about ready to see him start doing a Rodney Dangerfield and start pulling on his fucking collar.
I don't get no respect.
That was a great movie.
So if you just don't talk about something, it fades away. It really does, because it wasn't until much later in my life that I was even aware of the USS Liberty. And I was a kid. I was alive when it happened. Be it I was only a couple of years old, but you would figure an event like that you would at least know about, but you don't, because it was hushed under the fucking rug. People that were on board there were threatened with court-martial and death and shit if they talked about it.
Most of what kids get from, any kind of knowledge they get, it's going to be from the internet anyway. It's going to be Google, Wikipedia, something like that. That's already
AI.
Yeah. It's not like they're going to history. I mean, I'm sure they have history books still, but I mean, I'm sure they're phasing them out very quickly too. So, like you said, they ain't teaching them nothing.
Well, that's a good point.
They're going to go straight to the internet.
That's a great point, because I went to my dentist the other day, and I never used AI yet. I've never had a reason to. Not that I'm against it. I just have never used it. And so the dentist, and I'm asking him a question. He goes to Alexa and goes, "Alexa, blah, blah, blah," and asks like this. And it's carrying a conversation on with him. And I said, "Ask it this." And it would give a random answer. It's not giving a direct answer. I go, and the dentist is using this information. I said, "Dude, it just gave you a random answer. You have to narrow it down to what it's saying." Is it always that way? Has anybody used it?
Robots. I don't fuck
clear
with the robots ever. I'm never going to fuck with the robots, because I know that we're only this far from I'll be back. It's gonna come. I'm telling you.
But is it always general? Has anybody used it? I mean, is it that general?
It's clear you use YouTube, right? Do you use Google?
Yeah.
Using AI.
Then you've used AI.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't done the conversation part with it. I know
you asked it a question, right? You search for something.
Yeah. Even if you type it in, it acts the same way. It's using.
Does it say the same way?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not against it. I'm saying
But I get what you're saying. You're not using Chat GPT or anything like that.
What was I watching earlier? There was some shit where these AI chatbots had talked a guy into killing himself and his mom.
Yeah.
And,
really?
Oh my God, yeah. Some crazy shit, man.
There's some weak-minded people out there, of course.
The guy in England this week, did you see they got 2 years in prison for his post on Facebook?
No.
Yeah, he gave him 2 years.
I can believe it.
Yeah, and it was a level 2. If it was a level, and it was a higher level 2, they're all saying, I watched the court. And he says, and so he got 2 years for sure. And if it ever go to level 1, they got 4 levels of hate speech. So if you go to level 1, you get minimum of 7 years. And all he said is that he didn't.
You know what this is? This is basically just a bigger idea on the swear jar.
Yeah.
It is.
No, it's kind of awful though. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, but he got. I remember what the charge was. Now he says he was mad for all these people coming in and getting all this housing while they're getting put on the street, because they can't pay rent.
Oh,
and that's all he said, and got 2 years for it.
I got an update. Oh, that's the thing. They can say whatever they want to is hate speech. I have not yet been contacted by any quote unquote authority regarding Craig McNeil's amputation. Cranial amputation.
Didn't figure.
You mean the sheriff knock on your door? Ever?
No.
I'm sorry, but that's hate speech. You can't say it.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize, maybe you guys did, but that they're phasing out the penny.
Yeah.
They've been talking about that for years.
So yeah, but they apparently it's being done for real, because I went to Home Depot the other day, which I hate going to, but I went to Home Depot the other day and they had no wool companies left. Yeah, right. They had a sign on their door that said freaking, due to the penny shortage, please have exact change if you're going to use cash or whatever. It's like, you got to be kidding me, dude. You're telling me that they talk about getting rid of the penny the other day, and then all of a sudden, like, now all of a sudden I got to
Yeah,
come up with
now they're
exact-
rare. Yep.
Like, yeah, like they're all of a sudden the pennies are almost gone. Like, okay, sure.
They've up and went extinct.
Well, I can tell probably people hoarded the hell out of them once they heard it was going to be gone.
Oh, Jesus, that and toilet paper.
Yeah, there you go.
I got a bunch of pennies here.
Be like, oh my God, my
I
pennies.
just came across a wheat penny the other night.
Yeah, I find them all the time.
Yeah.
I always save them.
Let
I
me
got a
see,
big
I'll go
box
grab
of
it.
them.
There's
I
one
got
on
it.
the internet. If you get a wheat penny, it's 1922. That's the magic number one.
I got an 1892 Indian head penny.
I have 100 of them.
18 what?
1892.
Awesome.
That's
There,
awesome.
yeah, I was on the internet going, a 1922 wheat penny, if it's got a certain marking, it's worth a few
Really? That's
$1,000.
exactly what I found.
Wow. A 1922?
Yeah, it's got a little
Well-
green stuff on the back, but I can probably scrub that off with a little bait.
Well, check it out. Yeah, there was a big search for it. Really, 1922? That's crazy.
Yeah. I literally found it.
Mix a little bit of
Vinegar and
salt with.
Do I get a finder's fee?
And then you can brush it off with like an old
If
toothbrush.
it's the one they're looking for, do I get a finder's fee?
What's the marking it needs? I'm sure there's a bunch of them.
I don't know. I don't have any of those
Anyway.
pennies, so I didn't bother
I
looking
won't-
at it. But
I
look
won't
into it.
detract from the rest of the show.
No, I know. Just looking. I sent you
Yeah.
that picture, Dave. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, watch this. This is crazy about gold.
What is it at now?
It's in over $4,000.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm pulling it up.
Oh wait,
He's talking to the robots.
They're asking 4,339. I got a
What, for
chart,
gold?
but I'm sure it's content. Yeah,
Yeah.
4,338. They're asking for it right now.
This guy's about to give this kid a Werther's.
Oh yeah, I remember those commercials. Grandpa,
America's gold was supposed to back the dollar. Leaving the gold standard was the most costly mistake we ever made.
What was so bad about gold?
It kept them honest, but they wanted power. You know, kid, folks today think this is just how life's supposed to be.
What do you mean?
Back in my day, one job could feed a family. My mother stayed home, father worked, and we ate together every night. Didn't realize how good we had it. After the World War, they promised gold-backed dollars, but they broke that promise. They printed paper backed by nothing, funded wars we couldn't afford and shouldn't have been involved in. But France caught on and sent a warship to get back their gold. Truth is, if more countries followed, our vaults would be empty and game over.
I have directed the Secretary of the Treasury to take the action necessary to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold.
Turns out, when you fake the money, everything else follows, and you screw the next generation over. And it snowballs, kid. Prices shot up, paychecks didn't, life got tougher, and nobody knew why. We tried raising our kids the old way, but we didn't have the time or the money.
So you outsourced parenting?
Yes. I guess you could say we did. Government schools raised them, and the TV taught them bad morals. They learned debt, not savings, bought houses they couldn't afford, played video games, gambling, antidepressants, and crimes. Families fractured. Divorce rates doubled, birth rates plummeted. Things got so bad, people started financing Chipotle.
Financing a burrito?
Yeah, it's getting bad. Obesity, people eating cheap slop instead of real food. We got softer, sicker, and lazier. A nation in decline. But it didn't happen overnight. When Nixon left the gold standard, we traded sound money for a lifetime of debt.
How will they ever pay it back?
I don't think they plan to. Both sides keep spending like there's no tomorrow and leaving the bill to your generation. We didn't get it right. but you've still got a chance. So, take the reins, kid. Hold your ground and don't give up on sound money.
Good
Pretty
advice.
good. Well, the real
America's
value in the
gold was
money,
supposed to back.
the real value in the money originally was the actual coin because it was made out of real metal, and that was the value. You had a nickel, you had a penny, you had copper, you had the value was in the actual material itself, not just the bullshit they put on the face of it.
It's all the promissory notes now, huh?
Yeah,
Right,
well, I
right.
mean, that's the whole thing now is now the shit's made out of the coins are made out of shit metal. So there's no
Mhm.
value to the actual coin. It's just it's just a bullshit number,
Well, that's the whole reason why they wanted to stop producing the penny, because they say it was cost more for the production than the value of the coin itself. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
I remember I calculated it up, and this was early 90s because I had always a current prices on what all different metals cost, because of where I worked at. And I got to looking up how much material there was in a penny and how much copper and zinc was in each one. And at that time, it was 11 cents to produce one penny.
Huh.
That was
And when was this?
about 92, 91,
Okay.
somewhere. Remember, I was working in a fabrication shop. My job was to evaluate whether these caster rolls that came in from the steel mills, they would be tested for cracks that were inside. We use an ultrasound and magnetic resonance test. And then I would calculate the cost that it would take to fix it back and then make the determination on whether it was just more feasible to just get a new roll or cast or to repair the thing. So I
Did this news hit your? Okay, I thought you finished. I apologize. Go ahead.
I had to figure out how many cubic inches of the different stainless steels were needed on each one of these.
Did you guys get the news in your part of the world? Because I live near the Mexican border. When the pennies, you could sell a penny of copper, was 3 cents, right? And so you had a bunch of people on the border there. They were just going across to get in the bank $3,000 worth of pennies. They go and get like that, take it across, get $9,000 back, and they were doing that back and forth. It only took like 10 days before Congress passed the law and made a deal with Mexico that we couldn't take more than like $20 maybe at the most change across the border, maybe even less than that. Did you guys hear about that?
No.
Yeah, it was big where I was, because it was right there where they're crossing the border where I was at, and and then you said and it's only 3 cents worth of copper, but it cost what, 11 cents to make, and how crazy that is.
Yeah, that was that was what, 30 years ago.
I was at the hardware store. It's been a couple weeks back ago, but there's an older gentleman in front of me, and he went to pay with a $2 bill, right? And he gave it to this younger cashier. She thought it was fake. She thought it was fake money.
Oh shit! I bet.
It's because they've never seen one.
Right.
That's right.
No, there's a lot of listen. There's some crazy shit. These kids, you ought to see them react to a rotary phone.
Yeah,
I love that. That's so funny, isn't it?
Oh, it's fucking badass as shit. They're like, here's try to make a call with it. And they're like, what? What?
Sav, have you ever seen those Sacagawea dollars?
Yeah, I have some.
Yeah, I one time gave one to somebody for the value, and the lady looked at the coin like, "What the hell is this?"
I know.
They don't know what it is.
I got about 20 of those, and the Anthony ones too.
Yeah. Now listen, if y'all ever run across any quarters 1963 or before, those will be pure silver. You can they'll sound different when they when like if you get back and change, it has a distinct sound.
There's a deader sound.
And then look at the edge, and you'll see no copper in it. So
right, that was 63. Same thing with the 50-cent piece, right?
Yeah, the last I knew, they were it was like, and this was quite a while back too. They were like $8 a fucking piece. Each one of them was worth.
The quarters.
Yeah,
like those.
They had Kennedy silvers too.
My stepdad collects Morgan silver dollars. He's got a ton of those things.
I've got some Liberty heads. Let me see. I think the oldest one I got is 1878.
Nice.
Dollar coin, silver.
I had an 1881. My sister stole it from me. I can't get it back, so fuck her.
I metal detected for years. I have tons of coins.
Really? You found some, huh?
Oh yeah.
Here's Peter Thiel. You guys like that guy?
No.
No.
I think he might be the Antichrist.
I just think
something.
Is that a South Park cartoon?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard him try to talk?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
He can't talk.
They ask him about that. Do you want the human race to continue? And he's like, well, like, wait a second. Why you have to think about that shit for, stop.
Oh, man.
So I saw headlines. Was that had to be this last week's one, didn't it?
It might be. I haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
because I heard they were complaining about that they're relating Trump to Satan, and so I guess that must be what they're doing.
Oh, they
That's where
have
that whole
been.
6-7 trend came
The
from.
worst part of it is, if you're a South Park fan, everybody knows who Satan's last gay partner was, right?
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, Saddam Hussein.
Huh. Yeah, I've never watched maybe one. I know it's funny. I just haven't been able to have time to just sit and watch it.
So I threw a satire one on the back too. The Russians land on the moon. That's a pretty funny video. It's in private chat.
Yeah, you probably never been to Case of Bonita, neither have you, Harmon?
What do what? Ate a quesadilla?
No, Case of Bonita. It's a restaurant here.
Awesome.
No, I've never heard of it.
Quesadilla.
Not bad. Yeah,
south of the border.
Yeah.
That's Cartman's favorite place, man.
Is that?
He'll sell out anyone to go there.
The only thing I say is really funny. I know that Kenny always gets killed.
Yeah.
Is he still around in this? In it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I ever knew, that he was always getting killed.
He's got a super character called Mysterio, who doesn't know why he can't die.
Mysterio, that's the mysterious thing, huh?
Casa Bonita. Beautiful house. That's right. They have a waterfall and all that shit in a water
Not anymore.
slide.
It's gone.
And,
they remodeled it.
Poor Cartman. He's like just in his glory because he got to go there for a birthday or something. No shit, I forgot all about that.
Did you know that the boys at South Park bought Casa Bonita and they remodeled it and they got a new menu and everything, and you got to get reservations to go there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they ruined it.
Anyway, this is what D-Man wants us to play. So if this sucks, it's D-Man's fault. All right, everybody.
It's okay.
I'm ready to blame.
Go Russian. Go Russian. You ever notice how they always have that dismal music?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, it's all part of the.
I thought it was a good video.
All part of the social engineering.
Gulags and we make slave work. It's like fuck. And
It gets better.
I would train.
That's what makes it legit, isn't it?
Oh no, this is.
Listen, when I see that hammer and sickle, man, it bristles me right up, man. Because that's how I was like conditioned. I know better now, but I mean, it's still like, it's like still that fear thing comes on you.
Yeah.
We were taught to be, listen, I was right across the fucking border away from these fuckers. I mean, we could see them.
We'd have way better CGI if it was fake. That's a troll situation. And you can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
Come on. What the fuck?
Yeah, the world is.
What's going on?
Yeah, who was filming that? The guy they left, the American they left up there?
Right?
Yeah.
You serious? A happy landing for Russia's unmanned Luna 17 spacecraft and a big step forward for Soviet scientists in Lenin's Jubilee year. The first
Came down kinda
self-propelled
hard.
vehicle ever to drive across the lunar landscape is controlled from Earth. It's called Lunicard 1.
Come on, man.
And here's how this extraordinary Heath Robinson 8-wheeler was rolled down from the spacecraft onto the Sea of Rains.
Oh, Lord.
I'm lost, D-Man. Is this supposed to be real, D-Man?
The size of the vehicle hasn't been disclosed, but it's been sending...
What in the fuck is going on with my signal? Are we broadcasting on
back
here?
television pictures and carries, among other equipment, a laser reflector.
It looks like that fucking thing looks like out of like, remember those
It's been
Looks
used
like
to
a
survey
toy.
the moon's surface.
It's like a toilet
So
with
now
wheels.
Soviet space experts have proved their theory that SpaceX...
Remember
It's like
those
a toilet with
claymation
wheels.
TV shows like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and shit?
Oh yes, the stop
Can
animation.
be carried out by automatic
Yeah, stop.
equipment without risking the
Claymation.
lives of astronauts.
That's what they
To
do.
Russia,
Come on, motherfucker. What's going on here?
Lunicard is worth its weight in moon dust.
Oh, that's my guy right there, Artie Johnson. This is from Laughing.
Very
From a Bible
interesting.
question, you go, very interesting, but stupid.
Very interesting, but stupid.
You're using the competitor's platform. That's what.
Yeah. NASA
Yeah.
wasn't the only one that come out with cheesy videos proving they went somewhere or did something. That was the cheesiest studio-made piece of crap you've ever seen.
That was like a film in somebody's backyard, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, the you got to remember that. You know, our parents saw that stuff, said,
Wait.
"Wow, look at that, we're on the moon."
Yeah.
You know, you'd think the Russians weren't sitting saying, "Yes, we're superior to the rest of the world."
Joe Smith in the chat was trying to add to you guys on the information about South Park. He says Saddam Hussein was Satan's gay lover. Earlier episode in South Park, they are playing the character of Trump to sound and act like Hussein. I don't know. Does he sound like Hussein? You guys know that?
I don't know what you're saying.
I've never heard Saddam Hussein talk.
No,
Well, I'm just saying that's what there's just Joe Smith said in your chat.
well, they're carrying the character out like he's like basically the same character as Saddam.
Oh, is that what he's just interchangeable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the Indian. Here's the Indian space.
Oh,
landing.
yeah, that.
Oh, that is just a trip.
This is proof. This is
Great.
it.
You're gonna love it.
This is
This
proof.
is the best evidence I've ever
It's real.
seen.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yep, donuts. Yeah.
People are applauding. Let us all wait to hear from the Secretary, Department of State, and Chairman ISRO, Sri S. Somnath.
Release the Ganges.
Anybody ever look at Israel's moon landing? That was horrible too.
Was it?
Which one is it?
Comes out onto the moon.
Wasn't that Indian one supposed to be on the backside? Am I wrong about that?
It's on the south
Pole.
Yeah.
Which
To
one
find
crashed?
water, man.
Was it South Korea? Didn't South Korea try to send some automated thing out there and it crashed?
Yeah, no, there's a private industry here in the U.S.
What they do, man.
Probably too. I forgot the name of that.
Man, I lost my whole thing over here.
I can't believe Don Pettit was up there again this year. 70-some years old or something like that. He was up there in that space station again.
Yeah.
Sure
He
he
used
was.
to have to be young and fit and shit like
Yeah.
that.
He went up to
He never
change
had
the
to have a
seals.
brain, that's for sure.
He had to go back and change the seals.
Yeah, right?
Well, they
Really
lost
good
the
engineering.
technology, so they can't. It
Oh,
takes
that
a
is
long time to
funny
get
as
it back.
hell.
What is
Who said
19
that seal thing? Was that you, Cubby?
That was me. He blew a seal.
He blew a seal.
How do you change it in space?
With real good engineering.
That's how he got up there.
Really good. Really good.
Really good.
Really good.
If you have a leak, you have a leak.
Yeah, right. It doesn't really matter a whole lot,
Yeah, you won't just pop like a balloon.
You just don't talk about it.
You won't just expand and fucking boom and pop like a.
Oh, that is funny. He's classic. And those guys that were doing the Magellan thing, Magellan, whatever they're calling it, those two guys.
It was Don Pettit and another astronaut. I forgot who it is.
Marciano, or something like that. I think it started with an M. Who couldn't get the Magellan? I can't say it right. So which one of them couldn't get it right? Marciano stars or something.
Oh, I don't remember. They're just a bunch of frauds.
Oops.
Heron's yelling at us.
Yeah, I was about to tell you that.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's somebody was D-Man, Roger, Justin, and Harmon. Or Harmon. Yeah, Harmon. Heron.
Harmon's
That's
yelling.
what I was going to say. Yeah,
Am I talking too loud?
Heron and Harmon was trying
Yeah,
to
Harmon, step back from the
you're a
mic.
little hot.
I got to the end of my couch now.
Yeah, where it is, just move across the room. Talk from another.
I'll go to my neighbor's house.
Do you have a
Perfect.
door you can close?
Yeah. I threw another one in the back too. It's a flat earth. It says one giant hoax for mankind. It's a real, it was pretty good what I found. I found a new channel too. That's pretty good on BitChute.
Well, using that BitChute again, though.
Yeah.
They're gonna get angry at me.
What's the one on BitChute, D-Man?
I threw it on the private chat.
Hang on, I'm trying
Oh,
to
I
get
can't get to it. You don't know the name of it? Just say the name. I'll look for it.
I'll just look
I
at
have
the
a
private
circle
chat.
of death. I have a circle of death going on.
Damn you.
There we go.
You BitChute, damn you.
It might be small hats.
Trying to control the man.
Oh, did you guys hear Ace Frehley died?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I didn't hear it.
From Kiss.
Yeah, he was the original guitarist.
And Frehley's Comet. He had that band. I saw that. And who was he opening for with that? Frehley's Comets. Oh, Alice Cooper.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alice
He
Cooper.
was 72 or 74, wasn't he? I said that.
The Frehley's Comets? No, that was like in early 80s.
No, I said he died. He was 72 or 70.
74.
Oh, he was 72. Oh,
Yeah, I
you
thought
meant
72.
I thought you meant the year.
Harmon, if you want to know the name of the video, it's fake flat Earth versus fake science is the name of the video.
I got it. It's right here.
Flat Earth versus fake science. Because I can't read it on that. If I touch my phone, it'll kick me off. Thank you, Roger.
You're welcome.
Ignition sequence start.
That's TET. That's the guy. That's the one I was telling you about. His channel was
battle fought about it's called the Tet Offensive in Vietnam. Was this guy the producer of that too?
I don't know.
Could have been.
No, I was telling you about the. Never mind. Go ahead. Let's watch it.
It's called humor. Humor, Harmon.
Yes, humor.
Yeah, I don't get war humor.
Yeah. Uh-oh. All right, yeah. Before we get into this real quick, I like Mr. Tahiti's question. He said he needs panel predictions. Okay. And so what's it going to be, man? What's coming? Aliens, market crash, comet, invasion, civil war, or something else? Let's start with, hang on, let me
speed round.
It's going to be what?
I said speed round. Go.
You're up. It's you.
Oh, aliens, no. Market crash, yes. Comet, no. Invasion, maybe. Civil war, no. Don't know. Next.
I'm gonna go with. I'm just gonna take market crash.
All right.
I was going to go with alien invasion and a civil war.
Yeah, they got the they got that. What's that? 31 Atlas or something coming.
Yeah, everybody got it
covered. I guess it's supposed to be here like next month.
There you go.
Make sure you got your jumpsuits ready.
Cubby, what's your prediction? Cubby's not getting involved.
Great prediction. Great prediction.
Well, the comment's already coming, right? So I'm going to add one on the list there and say just fake celebrity deaths.
All right. What about you, Brian?
I don't even know what we're talking about, brother.
All right. So what's coming up next, man? Somebody's asking. Aliens, market crash, comet, invasion, civil war, or something else?
I reckon another big name's going to go down shooting.
I'm going
to predict it.
I think all of those things are possible for them to try to run on us. Market crash is inevitable. Okay, that's inevitable. That's coming.
Climate change.
Aliens, yeah, they might try to fake that with this 31 Atlas bullshit.
You think they really can get away with it?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
I don't think so. I'm saying no on that one, 100%.
That don't mean they're not going to do it.
No, I don't think they can get away with it. I think it's been talked about too long, hasn't it?
It's going to be a big weather event. Hurricane season is upon us.
You'd be surprised. I've asked people before. I'm like, have you ever heard of Project Bluebeam? They're like, no. Now, in this circle, of course, a lot of us, we've talked about that shit for years. We've known it's been possible since the Bay of Pigs operation. You guys know that.
That's right. And like they say, if it's not on the TV, it didn't happen, right?
Right.
You're right.
It's going to be another weather event.
And listen, if they did an alien invasion, all they'd have to do is make some shit appear in the sky, fake some shit on the TV, wag the fucking dog. You'll see an alien invasion on TV, but you won't see it yourself. For instance, you remember when there was all those fucking UAPs flying around New Jersey and all that shit?
Yeah.
All was going around. Nobody that I knew that were in those areas saw a fucking thing.
It was on the news. It had to be true.
It was all online.
I got one word to say. Ack.
Yeah.
A lot of these tie-ups seem seasonal as well. Like we're due for another big fire. We're due for
modified weather hurricane.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I sure hope I win the lottery before the market crashes.
Listen, there's been a number of higher than 7-point magnitude earthquakes happen around the world in the last couple of weeks. That's nothing to sneeze at, man.
The Philippines had it, right? It was Philippines and
there was one just the other day that was down just south of Puerto Arenas, down in Chile. Yeah, and they had tsunami.
Dave, do you subscribe to tectonic plate shifting, or do you think it could just be some explosions underground? Or
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is.
I question it all,
things.
Hey, Saul, I'll go with you and buy some beachfront property down there in Death Valley if you want.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I had some.
The ship's got there somehow.
Well, the ground's always doing things. I mean, it's compressing. It's
Well, yeah, I look at patterns of earthquakes, and the thing that I've seen is that there has been like a more than I mean, really kind of an abnormal amount of 7-point and higher earthquakes just within the just this year alone. The frequency of these large quakes is becoming, it seems, more frequent.
I miss having the earthquakes over here. We used to have them so often, and we haven't had one for like 4 years now. And boy, the whole building shakes when they come here. You know, you feel it going back and forth. It's like fun. You're detecting it.
I think Charlie Kirk's going to rise from the dead.
There you go. He's the Antichrist, huh?
Probably
the
on the
head
third
wound.
day.
He might very well be.
Wow, that's funny. I never thought of that. That'd be so cool.
Jesus Christ.
That would be cool.
You know, I'm just disappointed. They had one thing missing from that memorial. Why were there no
beers?
Yeah, beer and monster trucks.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I thought maybe the lack of tears from her.
No, I mean, it should have had. I thought you said beers.
No, I said tears.
Oh no, that thing looked like a big fucking Trump rally. Is all that was. Big fucking MAGA party, fireworks and.
Did you hear the story they had? Because the building was claimed way before his death, and did you hear the story the way they said?
Well, I know they rented that thing back in May.
Right, but you hear why they said they rented it?
Why?
Well, it wasn't anything to do with what they're doing. That some other group had rented it, and then I guess Trump went to the group and said, "Hey, can we have it? You know, we want it, or whatever," and paid them for because they had it reserved. That's the story. No, I'm saying that's the story.
Wouldn't that be reflected in the fucking records? Why do the records show that they secured it back at that time?
I know, huh?
They rented that in a bouncy house.
Stories make it. They should just shut the fuck up. Is what they ought to do.
Quit stepping on your phone. Yeah, you're right.
People do this all the time with cops, man. That's why I tell them you don't ever fucking talk to them. Don't talk to them.
Oh, they hate it.
Talk to them. Yeah, I know they hate it because they're always trying to trip you up on shit. You just don't fucking talk to them. I don't answer questions. That's all you gotta. That's all you say. Good. And I remember as a kid seeing these guys going out like that with those glass helmets on their heads like that.
Fishbowl.
Right. And I was thinking, man, that would suck if they cracked that fucking fishbowl on their head. They're gonna die. You know?
You get hit by a golf ball and it cracks.
Yeah, right. Supersonic speed, no drag.
Globers.
What's this up here? Up here at the top of the screen. What is that?
That's the giant bulb that they got that's shining down.
Is that supposed to be like on a selfie stick, you know, or some shit? That's dumb. I ain't buying that. I put together a model of this thing and there was no selfie stick on it.
The tweaker shelter.
The tweaker shelter. Look at that fucking monstrosity.
Curtain rods and duct tape and aluminum foil.
Now, I see a lot of people posting memes with this saying, you mean to tell me this went to the moon and then came back? No, that's not how this worked.
Yeah.
This whole contraption right here, those legs were folded up, and this whole thing was in a segment behind the capsule. Okay, it was in a segment, like a stage of the whole rocket system.
Yeah, on the outside.
Yeah, behind the capsule.
Yeah.
What they had to do was release that segment. Then they had to turn the fucking capsule around 180 degrees, so that the nose, it was traveling backwards, and its nose was pointed toward this thing that was going the same speed, right? And then what they did was they slowed down so that it could catch up, and they docked up to the very top of this thing. Up here was a hatch up here in the top, an airlock. And this, they perfectly guided the nose of the capsule into this little hole, and then it locked in. Then they were able to open the hatch. Once they got within proximity to the moon, these guys got out, went through the hatch supposedly, and there, I don't know how.
Right.
In
How they
full space,
opened it.
There's no room to get through that hatch with the full spacesuit on.
No.
If you do, it's really going to be a difficult thing. Putting that thing on requires a lot of room. Okay.
Did you discard it after that, or did it come back to Earth?
What happened was then they went inside this thing. Two guys. One guy stayed up. Michael Collins. He stayed up in the capsule. Okay. Then this thing released itself from the capsule, and then found its way here down onto the moon, was piloted. These legs folded out, and it landed on the moon. No blast crater or nothing. And then when they went back, this top half right here, were just above the gold foil, the magic gold foil, okay, that blasted off and went up and met with the capsule.
The tip of the capsule, the top of the capsule again, right?
Yep. And then they got back in, and then they sealed it up, and then they jettisoned this top portion.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. What happened to that? So they jetted. It's not.
Nobody knows where
it's lost in space.
Like we always said in the military, Foxtrot Mike, fucking magic.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
I would love to see that.
How that goes. This thing didn't blast off from Earth and go. It was part of the accessories that went with the whole little show.
I keep looking for Moonraker to come out here, James Bond, somewhere.
Right. Shortest horizon in history.
I mean, they really tell us in these movies how stupid it is. They even make fun of it. It's just crazy.
I would like to see somebody do that 1A maneuver that they pulled off to do this in real life. I'd love to see it.
Oh my God. First time that Neil Armstrong test flew this type of mechanism here on the Earth, and it was the first and only time. He wasn't in the air very long at all, in just a couple of seconds before he had to fucking jettison off.
Oh yeah, I saw film of that.
It crashed.
Let me ask this of which one looks more realistic, this or that Russian video we saw?
I would have to go with the Russian video. I think the Russians really did it. Yeah.
You can see what I'm talking about with the level of
I don't know
bullshit.
why you failed to mention the Indian one, man. I don't. It's like I thought that was the most realistic. It was at least.
What about the Chinese one that landed? And I know that one landed on the backside. The Chinese. They supposedly landed on the dark side.
That's the good thing about these recent moon missions. You don't even have to involve humans. You can just present a little computer.
Yeah, you do AI.
There you go, plonk. It's happened. Clap, clap, hooray!
I'm just curious if they started to move the material up for the nuclear reactor that they're going to put on the
They should
moon.
make it. They should make a moon Alcatraz.
I'd like to know where the fuck they're going to get the concrete from.
Yeah.
Well,
how they're going to keep it in place?
Yeah.
Moon dust. They'll just bring in the water and the mortar. And put big signs on the side of it. The mortar ship. The quickcrete ship.
It'd be that easy.
They'll just be able to make moon adobe structures.
Yeah. That's all.
It'll be cool.
Is it still that video from TET?
What?
Is it still that video from
Yes.
TET?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
After 21 hours and 36 minutes on the moon, a perfect liftoff, and the astronauts are now in lunar orbit, ready to join for the journey home.
The scenes which follow are taken from a communist propaganda film, now being shown in America for the first time.
What the?
How can I make some money and make a movie? Well, I can make porno. That's good.
Well, I think sounds good. That music sucks.
It does. It's loud.
But anyway, we can watch this without the music. Ooh, there's some laser beam shit happening.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's Action Lab. He did that. Yeah.
He was trying hard as he could, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it goes. See, look, there it goes. No, it didn't.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking literal duct tape on that. That silver duct tape.
Reynolds aluminum foil.
Yep.
You know what? It's comical. It's bizarre. The kind of people who believe in this shit.
That shit, that black shit looks like roofing paper, man.
Yeah, top paper.
And that maneuver, that's impossible, even with thrusters, man. I'm just telling you.
Look at this dumb shit.
Right on the money.
Really good engineering.
Oh yeah. And you have a leak.
Tell us, what is this video? I'm not quite following it on right now.
Well, that looks like a Buzz Aldrin photograph there.
This is where he gets mad, I think.
From my angle here.
What Look at his face.
Isn't that Allen guy?
Is this a documentary about the moon missions?
I believe so. Well, I think it's a series of clips and vignettes. I'm not quite sure that's a documentary.
Was this something from broadcast or something that?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Without looking at the label and looking at it more closely, I have dozens of these things in here.
What is this? They're talking about shadows and stuff like that. What is that all about?
You know, this might have come from some of the challenges to the fact, yes, from the challenges by the group that has said we never went to the moon, and they're trying to pick holes in some of the lunar photographs. And it's an interesting subject because they're totally misguided. We did exactly what we said we did. And they can try to pick holes in the photography all they want to, but
That's James Comey.
Why is it that you have a copy of it?
Beg your pardon?
Oh, why do you have a copy of it?
He's going to get mad right now.
People send me stuff all the time. I have boxes and boxes of video from various television programs, various speeches that I've done. I must have 300 or 400 of them. I look at very few of them.
So someone sent you this?
I'm sure that, well, they obviously did. That's why I have it.
Oh, so it's not something that you acquired or ordered or anything like that?
You have to understand, I get at least a dozen books a month to review, 2 or 3, maybe 4 dozen videos a year from various people just want me to have it, so they send it along.
He was like sweating like a whore in church, you know?
No, he was just sweating bats to get the fuck out of there, wasn't he?
It's like, why do you have a debunk video showing why your shit was bullshit? You said, oh, some people just send me this, you know, and you chose to play this for this interview. Great for you. What?
I believe, Saab, that it's their way to justify that they showed you the truth. So it's your ignorance, not, their trickery.
Yeah, I believe that. We got karmic absolution.
Yeah.
Right. As long as they show you the truth, and it justifies anything they did.
What's it called? What kind of absolution?
Karmic.
Karmic.
Yep, karmic absolution. See, it's a difference like this. Okay, if I secretly poison some apples and I give them to you, and you eat them, then I've killed you. Okay, I was responsible for that. But if I put a sign up that says poison apples and you eat one anyway, then it's your fault, right? I warned you. Yeah. But I can trick you. I could use some other kind of a word for poison that you don't know means poison as an adjective for the apple, and you unknowingly go ahead and do it. But my karma is clear because I actually told you that it was a poison apple before.
Okay. So it's like if I couldn't read and you put it up there, it would be on you. But if you told me, then it's still.
Well, if you could read, if you couldn't read, that'd be on you.
So it'd be on me.
Well, you would be responsible to put the message in Braille, so he can't.
Well, no, we're a very exclusive poison apple dealer. You
mean it's not in Somali? You would have to have every language ever on the cup.
We don't cater to the
just the Georgia Guidestone's languages to do.
Yeah, we're not
just an analogy, guys. Just an analogy.
I know, but we're just having fun with the song.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I was waiting for him to clear his throat one more time. He did it like 6 times in a row.
As Shepard and Mitchell rested,
Cottonmouth.
Stuart Rooster continued his work from lunar orbit.
Ooh, lunar orbit.
Yeah. Oh, the boat's floating.
Video pans his camera up after the floating log.
As Shepard and Mitchell rested, Stuart Rooster continued his work from lunar orbit.
Space Invaders. Space Invaders.
Hi, everybody. How are you today? This is great. Welcome to That NASA Show. This is an exciting half hour about fashion.
Exciting half hour about fashion.
Good.
Make money!
He's thinking they're never going to believe this shit.
Yeah, he was right.
He's sitting there staring at it saying, I can't believe this is $30 billion.
Yeah, you could tell he was thinking something like that, couldn't you?
Cha-ching.
I've got to touch one of those in real life. And it's not 30 minutes.
Because we have proof that would prove it in a court of law that Apollo 11 didn't go to the moon.
He kicks him up the arse, doesn't he?
Wait, that's not hard.
That's nothing to do with that big model they made either.
Copy that. We're ready for 302, and you can maneuver on time.
how you doing? How's Bubbles in Space doing? How's what?
So all these were filmed before the people actually went.
Yeah.
That's
Find that
fucked
strange,
up.
don't you?
I want to promise you I'm human. I pinch myself to find out whether it was really happening.
No shit, right?
Oh yeah. By the way, Si, before I forget about it, we talked to Jaden tonight. Me and D-Man did. He
Who?
called from Jaden. Slayer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he called from jail. He said he's doing good, and everybody liked all the comments that he got on his streams.
Yeah.
What did he get? What's he? I didn't know he was in jail. What happened?
Yeah, well, he did something a while back.
Oh.
Yeah, so he went to court for it, and he got sentenced. Then he's doing time now. So
He explained it on his channel if you go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Vlad, solve the picture I wanted you to show up. It's about a picture I'm using to show what those pictures of the firmament are.
Where is it?
I sent it to your email like you told me.
Oh shit. Hang on. Oh, I got Weekly World News.
There's a bunch of new FE channels floating around. I found like 3 in the last couple of days. But like I said, I don't think that stuff is going away. I think it's just getting bigger. I'm starting to see more and more stuff all over the place now on different.
We've seen the kind of shit Jaren's dishing out now.
Oh, yeah.
No.
We've seen Jaren's channel recently. Oh my god.
What did he say?
You know Jarenism.
Oh, Jaren, yeah.
What about it?
Have you seen his channel recently? It's disgusting.
Oh no, yeah, I looked at it a couple of times. He's lost all his money and everything. Anyway, D-Man, what were you just talking about? I was going to add to that what you were just saying.
You said more FB channels popping up is what you were saying.
Yeah, there's more channels popping up. I'm finding.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
I looked back a while ago to see, and I was like, "Wow, this guy's not getting very many views at all."
And which guy?
Sharon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's garbage. Anyway, I was gonna say, D-Man, in the last 5 years since 2020, I've run into no less than, I'd say, 30 people at the beach and all this place. They're all flat earthers, and not one of them, even the golf cart girl where our golf is, she was one. Not one of them had heard of our group. None of them. They never heard of Jarenism. They never heard of Dearth. They never heard of they've never heard of any of us. They're all born with TikTok. When 2020 went down, TikTok, I just blew up, and you got a whole group of people that's never. So we're such a small niche, or whatever that word is called.
That's going to change on TikTok. I'll tell you that now.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying right now, but they never even heard of our groups. They don't even know who nobody is.
But you got to look at how many subscribers Jaren supposedly has.
Oh, not Jaren. I'm talking not Jaren.
I know. I'm just,
okay.
I'm just, man.
I apologize. I thought you misunderstood me.
Calm the fucking down, man. All right. So there's a lot of this going on, and in these supposed big channels that we, people do that. Whoa, look at the amount of subscribers this guy's got. But the thing you got to understand, you got to start asking yourself is that organic? Is it? So I looked over on Craig, Flat Earth, or Fight the Flat Earth guy, right?
Yeah.
Went over there. This guy's got like 56.6 thousand subscribers, right? He don't get no more views than I do, man. He don't. Now I got just over 3,000 subscribers, and I get at least 50% of that most of the time, and lately above that. Now I'm not tooting my own horn or anything, and I'm not making anything off this really. I mean, it's just, I make a little bit on Rumble, but boy, that's not much.
Did you notice since May that you went from like 57 viewers to 190 and 180 consistently now.
Oh, I
That
know.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, it's a fun place to be. We've got a good chat. The people are in there. We don't have a bunch of fucking trolls and all that kind of shit. Once in a while, we'll get some crazy people up here. People talking about the sun bunny hopping in and out of the earth and shit. And you know, we get our share. We get our share. But nothing like I see on some of these other channels. They're just like swamped with these fucking trolls. And we just don't seem to have that here. So I'm going to show this picture that Harmon apparently wants me to show. And we'll
You know
get
why we
to
don't have that shit here, so?
Why is that?
Because we tell them straight away, mate, we're not having your shit, so fuck off.
Yeah.
You're definitely from Scotland, aren't you?
No way.
Yeah, Ireland?
Try again.
No, he's not.
Not England.
England.
Don't you understand? What you don't recognize English?
Well,
when
I
you hear
lived
it?
there 5 years, and the only ones I couldn't understand is Welsh and Scottish.
I'm a different breed. I'm from Salford. There you go.
It's got to be close to Scotland.
What the fuck?
No, am I lying? Or is it close to Scotland?
You know what? The only country that's close to Scotland yet is England, and then there's another one called Wales. Pick one of them two.
Yeah. All right, so Herman, I want to get done with this. So
Okay. Blow it up a little better, and so like that. See right there in the middle, that's a Little Dipper.
Okay.
Right? And I was trying to learn how to take. There you go. See all that? That's what everybody's calling the firmament. And that is an underexposed picture taken for 15 seconds. Any times you take sky, I had to go and study and learn how to take pictures with the Galaxy S22 Ultra, right? And he was taking pictures of this as professional photographer, showing how it's underexposed. He had nothing to do with that. Then he does other pictures, and he does a 4-minute picture exposure and a 10-minute exposure. And he was just showing us how to do that. Because he hopes people will get into photography, so that's a baby steps. He's actually a big-time photographer in real life. His name is Brett Hall, and his website is Hall of the Wild Studios. Anyway, so I'm just saying that's not the firmament.
What is it?
It's an underexposed picture of the sky.
How do you know it's not an underexposed photograph of the firmament? What do you think that you're actually looking at there? Do you think you're
Watch
looking
for 22? Watch the video.
Listen to me.
Oh, okay.
You're real spastic. You jump in.
Well, I don't smoke dope all day, so I'm sorry.
That's all right. Maybe smoke some part of the day. It might help. But see, the thing is that what do you think you're looking at there? People think that they're looking off into infinity. You're not. You're looking at the ceiling. Okay. Now, are we seeing maybe perhaps some texture to the ceiling? Maybe. Maybe not.
That's 100% underdeveloped.
Well, wait a second.
The
thing is that you have to understand is that which is kind of not able to be seen with an eye, you also have the reciprocal properties of photography, which will start replacing what you initially see with what's behind it. Not so much solid things, but either way, you know what? We don't know for sure at all. What we do know is that those are all the same distance away. All those little dots in the ceiling are the same distance away. Gives the illusion of depth. But
your comprehension's not comprehending, Dave.
Yeah, my comprehension is I look at the night sky with my naked eye.
That is not a ceiling.
Yes, that is the ceiling. What do you think it is?
I told you, it's an underdeveloped picture
what
of
are
the
those
sky.
little? What are we looking at, and how far away is it?
The picture you're looking at is a picture that has not developed yet. It's like a 15-second picture. You need to have it for 4 minutes to get the picture of the sky to develop.
Forget the picture. When you look at the sky, what is it you think you're looking at?
At nighttime, just without this picture or anything, I just go outside and look at the sky.
Forget the picture.
I go out the sky and you just see dark. You see dark or you see stars?
Okay, what do you think you're seeing though? Even in the daytime, what do you think it is you're seeing?
I'm not seeing that.
Well, it does. I didn't ask you that. What is it you think?
You just, who knows what you're seeing? You're just seeing the sky.
Are you looking off into infinity?
Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I'm telling you just how a picture works, and those pictures are not pictures of the firmament.
Well, that's a great. That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
Okay, I'll give the link, and if you guys want to learn, take a 22-minute video in the chat.
Hold on. None of this is really that important to me. Okay, I know what I'm looking at when I look up at the sky. I'm looking at the fucking ceiling. There's an illusion of depth given to us because of the different luminosity and sizes of these little lights in the sky.
That's okay. What
do you think those are like big old lights way millions and trillions of miles away and shit that we're looking at?
Where did you get that from me?
Well, I mean, I'm asking you, is that what you think?
I don't know where they are. I have no idea. I know they're not that far away.
Where's that picture from?
Pardon me?
Where's that picture from?
It's from.
I was trying to learn how to use my Galaxy S22 Ultra camera, so I wanted to learn how to do it right. So I went on and searching for guys, professional photographers who teach how to use the cameras. And so I was watching his 22-minute video, and he did a test picture for like 15 seconds, and he did a test picture for 4 minutes, because this is 3.5 years ago when the camera just came out, and he did a test picture for 10 minutes. And then when he took it back to his lab and said, he looked at it and pulled that up, that is the 15-second video that didn't have time to develop.
So
he was just doing a test picture.
I would suggest that this conversation about this photograph here should be taken up with the person that took it. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm a member of his Patreon. Yes, I've talked to him about it.
There you go. So that's what I would do.
And
I don't have enough.
Never mind. It's okay. You can't comprehend the picture. It's all right.
I can comprehend just fine. You just don't like the fact that I'm not on board with you 100%. That's all. I'm allowed to not be. I know when I look at the night sky that I am actually looking at the firmament.
You know.
Yes.
Okay.
So if OA said it's the heavenly stucco.
The heavenly stucco. You know, there was another guy did a thing in where he ran it through these filters and shit with the sky and shit, even in the daytime. And there was like this fucking grid work, almost like a
physicist actually did this.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know.
Some of Mikey's photos has the same kind of grid work to it.
It's
almost like a stucco. And it's got almost like a texture to it. There's some photos that he's got where you can actually see the shadow from the lights near it. You can see the shadows off of it from around the light source. It's insane.
It's that popcorn ceiling, man.
Yeah, like there's no way that's just
what I was
infinite
gonna
nothing.
say.
You wouldn't get a shadow.
Maybe like ice or something. I don't know. That's crazy, man.
Where? I thought you said ice.
Because it's it's definitely there, you know. And you know, that's one of the things they've had you in this illusion of, oh, you're looking off into infinity and all this other fucking shit, and that just like twists up in your mind. And you sit there and look. And I was thinking about this. I went into this friend of mine's kid. He had this room. He says, "Here, come on, I want to show you something." So I went in there, and he had these stars painted, not those plastic stick-on ones, but the stars were painted on the ceiling and the constellations. And he goes, "Watch this. This is really cool." And he turned off the lights, and there was that illusion of depth because of the different luminosity and size of the different stars and shit. And I was like, "That's really fucking cool," you know. And I was like, "That's what we're looking at is the ceiling. Those light. That's an illusion of depth. Those things are all in the same ethereal plane." But there again, it's something that we can't really test. It doesn't really belong in the realm of science. This is why I always say astronomy is not science. Things that you cannot go beyond an observation and a speculation about is not science. Sorry, You know, they'll
It,
try
it
to
doesn't
convince-
affect what's under your feet.
No. Mm-mm. Not for a fucking second. So who
All right,
wants to
those-
see Piers Morgan get fucking roasted?
Me.
Oh yeah.
Anybody want to see Piers Morgan get roasted?
Me, I can't stand that guy.
Do
Oh
it.
wait, I'll just think the one. Hold on a second.
I used to have one of those black light reflective
Posters.
planetary spinning things you get from Spencer's in my
Oh
room
yeah.
Oh, that's
back in the day. I used to think it was so cool. What?
They used to have stickers you could buy, sticker kits
yeah.
where you could put the stickers on your ceiling that had
Mhm.
that same stuff in it that like the black light posters would glow. Remember the black light posters?
Yeah, I've had a few of those, D-Man. Yeah.
They used to make these star kits that you could put on your ceiling. So during the day they would, at night when the light was out, no light.
Yeah, they glow in the dark.
Yeah. Remember the kits you buy?
Who used to have a lava lamp? You remember them lava lamps?
Yeah, I like lava lamps.
Me and my friend did it with glow Legos. We had 4,000 glow Legos and like an entire package of Scotch tape, and we taped everything with glow Legos, all the furniture, everything. And then went out, came home, and ate and waited for the sun to go down, and then walked up the stairs and walked into the room, and it immediately made you want to vomit. You got up really nauseous real fast.
Oh, wow.
And it was like, oh man, he's like, call your mother. So I get my mom up, walked up to the top of the stairs, and she had to grab the wall and the railing simultaneously. She walked in the room. She was like, oh my God, I'm not dizzy. I think it's just an effect. Like it makes it feel like you're floating or you're falling or, like, oh, it was freaky. He was like, oh my God, that was freaky as hell. Like, we're going to have to take these off. I'm not going to be able to sleep.
This guy, he always looks like somebody made him smell a fart.
Yeah, he's got that kind of
little airs about him or something.
NATO is a defensive organization.
How is it defensive?
Because it has never acted proactively, aggressively.
Really? Where were you when the Yugoslavia war was going on? And they were bombing the shit out of Christians in Yugoslavia. Do you remember that?
Yes.
That was pretty offensive.
NATO has always operated in a defensive capacity.
Really?
Yes.
That's how they created Kosovo? Defensively?
It was defensive.
Oh, it was?
Yes, it
Who was the aggressor there?
Oh, you know, my brother-in-law was literally there.
Just a minute. What you're saying is insane.
It's not insane. NATO has never actually acted unilaterally
Okay, so the
aggressively.
Soviet Union
It's never
collapses-
attacked anybody without being attacked. It's always been defensive.
Who in Yugoslavia attacked NATO?
Look.
Here's the point where you just admit defeat. Bow your head and
I'm
be
not
like, you know
defeating.
what? I bow before superior knowledge. I totally got this wrong. I can't believe I had such a silly idea. I'm sorry.
Is it NATO?
It's all defensive, Dave. Come on.
Why are they throwing that motherfucker under the bus? I wonder.
How much could a Pierce Morgan Chuck Wood if a Pierce Morgan?
Right,
That's the
exactly.
teeth, man.
God damn. Oh man, what happened? I went back to the wrong place. Fuck. Fudge. There, now I'm back. Wait, I think, yeah. Damn it. Now I lost my place. I hate that, man. I really do. Okay, yeah, that's where I was. Good, I'm in the right spot. Good. Oh, this is diabolical. Have you ever heard of this guy, Yuval Harari?
Yeah, he made my sandwich today.
He's down there at the 7-Eleven or the Subway store. Oh, hello. You come in today. You want to try my cookie? Anyway. Now, this guy's a World Economic Forum advisor. Listen to this fucking guy.
WEF.
Yeah, he's an evil little son of a bitch. Looks like a small hat.
Him and Jared Kushner.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that guy. I don't trust him for a fucking second.
Jesus.
Kushner. Not even for a second.
Look at the dome on that one.
Yeah, I'm saying, right?
That's a 12 head.
Yeah, he ain't never wore a working hat in his life either. Look at there. He's one of them small little unfunctionable hats.
In order to collaborate on a large scale, you need to convince everybody to believe in the same story. What really the engine of history is stories. And they don't even need to be true. Some of the most powerful stories in history were fictions. Right. But you need to get everybody, or at least a significant part of the population to believe in the same story. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Science is not really, at least this is my view as a historian, science is not really about truth. It's about power. The real aim of science as a project, as an establishment, is not truth, it's power. Particular individuals, particular scientists may be very interested in the truth, personally. But as an institution, the real aim of science is power.
Wow.
Those who own the data really own the future. We are reaching a point in human history that we have enough biological knowledge and we have enough computing power, and all you need in order to systematically hack millions of people is just the data. That to hack people means to know people better than they know themselves. To somebody in San Francisco, in Beijing, knows you, knows more about you than you know about yourself, about your medical condition, about your mental weaknesses, things that you did 5 years ago, 20 years ago, you completely forgot about them, they know it.
Right.
This is something we never faced before. Not even the KGB could do it.
Right.
And we are already beginning to see the emergence of such total surveillance regimes in places like Xinjiang, in places like in my own home country in Israel. We have this big laboratory of surveillance called the occupied territories, where you have 2.5 million guinea pigs of how to completely survey and control a population with very few soldiers. I mean, when you look at the numbers, it's amazing how few soldiers you need to control millions of people if you have their data.
Well, didn't we play a video a while ago about Netanyahu saying he wanted to put together medical records with genetic and DNA and merge it into the banking industry and money and vaccines? So, I mean, you know, they've been planning on doing this a long, long time. This isn't anything new.
Oh, yeah. They're going to use these fucking, listen, I think they've changed people already with this 5G. Listen, everybody's got the 5G now. Okay? It's here.
I got it. Yeah.
Are you able to download a gazillion movies in a second? Nope. Or, you know, in 5 seconds or whatever?
No.
I can't. I know I can't. So what the fuck are they talking about, man? You know, what was that really for? We know it was for mass surveillance, man. I said that years ago when they first started putting it up, back when the COOF was first starting up, and they started sneaking in all these fucking towers and shit everywhere while everybody was locked down. I was in there and I started looking into it, and it was like they have to have a repeater real close, a whole bunch of them. That's not a communication system. Efficiency with communication is using as few retrans and transmission nodes as possible. You want a long range signal so that it covers a greater area. This is a grid. This is a fucking surveillance grid. That's exactly what it is. And you're going to start seeing it soon, I believe.
Yeah. So up here on the side of the highway, those towers are endless.
Fucking with your mind. Right, D?
Yep.
Be fucking with your mind, these frequencies, man.
They can ping you and find your location quicker with more towers.
That's why it's so stupid that we live under this illusion that, like, if they wanted to solve a crime, they can do it in a matter of seconds. They choose to solve certain crimes, and they choose to turn a blind eye to others, you know?
Yep.
I get you.
Depending on who's in danger, really.
Yeah, like the administration.
Right.
6G is coming in 2030. That's the public launch. But testing began years ago in controlled zones across Virginia, Osaka, and EU smart grids. And here's what they won't tell you. 6G doesn't connect your phone. It connects you. In 2023, DARPA and ATIS ran a closed pilot across federal buildings in Northern Virginia. The tech? 6G presence nodes, powered by terahertz bands that don't just transfer data. They mirror you. Each user's gait, tone, even heart rhythm became part of the signal loop. The system adjusted light, sound, even push notifications based on real-time biometric drift. It's called adaptive ambience sync, And it's not theory. In the Arlington test zone, over 200 participants unknowingly entered what the internal logs labeled a behavioral sync cluster. Result? 68% changed walking pace within 90 seconds. 52% began mirroring posture. Average voice pitch dropped 12 hertz across the zone without prompt or audio cue. This isn't cellular, it's presence modulation, backed by Samsung's 6G white paper, verified in Hexa-X testbeds, and buried in Appendix 9 of the Defense Communications Futures Report, blackbarred until last quarter. You were never the user. You were the interface. Want out? Disrupt the loop, delay touch input, break rhythm, avoid high-band hotspots during emotional peaks. Because with 6G, you're not browsing. You're being tuned. Tuesday accessed the relay logs. They weren't encrypted, because they assumed no one would read drift code but them. Now you have.
Wow.
6G is
like we can't stop this shit or something.
It's like a utopia almost. I always want to be tuned by a government. No, thank you.
All hail to Zod.
Zardoz. You ever seen that? movie?
Yeah.
Where Harmon dropped out. Where'd you go, Harmon?
Stuff stopped working again.
He's looking for the firmament.
Now we lost Covey. God damn it. Look at this.
Covey's having problems with the 6G.
The 6G, we started talking about it and this shit rebelled on it.
Shut it, remember, I shut him right off.
So we'll show that.
Damn you, 6G.
Well, that was okay. I'm deep down in a rabbit hole here. Hold on a second. Oh, here's a cool blooper. I'm sure you've all seen this. There he is.
There I am.
Uh-oh. What the fuck was that? Okay. That's pretty fucking badass.
It is. I got X-ray vision now. I can see through people's hands.
It's because there's no gravity. You see?
Oh yeah, I get it.
So before I got kicked off here again, but anyway, I was going to mention that I still have an iPhone 11, which I'm sick of any of them. But anyway, like, how do we fix it? Go back to landlines. Let's all go back to landlines. Everybody's under this illusion that you can't live without your phone. It's like, that's just an illusion, man. We could, if we went back to landlines, we're not going to lose our form of communication in any way. But nobody, to get everybody on board with that, it's just a pipe dream, in my opinion. But
I was talking about the exact same thing with somebody today, mate, saying, could you live without your phone? Just so they can't get hold of you as easy. And he said, what? It's just like a little in and out for calls, that's it. Text messages, calls, that's it. No GPS, nothing.
Could you imagine the fist fights at phone booths?
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Then they wouldn't fucking know how to work it once they got in there.
Right.
Hold on, let me take out the giant phone book and flip through it.
I gotta find
they'd be like, Siri, call Saab.
Hanging on the chain. Let me look his address up.
It's a real thing. Have you never seen it? I'm not shitting you.
I believe you, bro.
They used to have, my local bowling alley had like one of those phone booths from the 50s where it was made out of all wood. You slid the door open, the door scissored open, and then a light came on inside. The light came on as soon as the door opened up. It was all velvet. It had a velvet seat. You could sit in the corner, and you could even close the door so you can have a private conversation on the payphone at the bowling alley.
Yeah, like ever since Apple ran this new update, man, my phone hasn't been working with it. They just want me to get the newest thing. And it's like, I'm like, I don't even. If this stops working, I'm gonna run this into the ground. What?
I said I've never had an Apple.
Yeah, I've had it both, but it doesn't really matter that much.
I've had this phone for a number of years now, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still doing its thing.
I
I'm
used
not
to
now
jo-
a new one.
I used to joke around with my friend, and he would say, "Could you imagine like walking down the street and seeing some person sitting on a bench with a laptop that's off, and they're just like pretending they're talking to people because they're mental?" From the giant internet breakdown, how people would just go insane because they don't have this endless dopamine stream.
Well,
Like
just
what
look
would
what-
they do
look
with
at-
just themselves in their own mind?
Just look at how
One
people
day,
are.
right, I clocked my mate and he's walking. I seen my mate, he was walking up the street, and it was when mobile phones just become popular, so everyone was getting them. He's walking up the street, deciding to talk, and his phone, in the next minute, it starts ringing.
Just look at how people react on Facebook or even YouTube or any of the social media platforms go down for half a day, let alone a whole day. They freak out.
They need it
Crazy.
fixed.
It's like you can't find something else to do in the meantime. Like it's that important to you. Like, I don't know.
I like when
Exactly.
Colin says, "Why do you got to do all this shit? Just go out and take a walk."
Yeah, pretty much.
Just go out and think in your mind, use your mind, look around,
I
acknowledge
know.
things. Like, I don't think people nowadays could, if they didn't have this thing, what would they do? Think of all the wackos you would have to run into if the internet's been down.
Well, the
Think of
younger
all-
generations lost their social abilities. They can't socialize with one another
Yeah.
without it. So
and
they're in real
To
trouble.
be like junkies with no fix.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
funny because I mentioned this to Vlad before on his channel. I asked him because he grew up in New York City. I said, "Vlad, what would happen when the lights would go out in your town?" He said, "Oh, everybody would go outside because you had no power. So all the people would go outside in the street, and you'd be talking to your neighbors, and kids would be riding the bikes around, and goofy shit. You'd be fight, some people would be firing fireworks. People would bring out food, and then soon as the lights would come back on, everybody would scatter like bugs." Right back in the box, and you wouldn't talk to them for another 4 months till the power went off again, and then everybody go out in the street again. Like you could see that this stuff in a way kind of separates people. This is where I'm going with this, because when that shit's not on, then what do? You it's almost magnetic. You almost go right to each other. Like, I need interaction. Let's go talk to the neighbors. Hey, how you doing? You walk outside. Hey, hi kids. And suddenly everybody's having a blast. No one's angry. But then as soon as that power comes on, everybody's like right back in the house. The lighting.
I still go talk to the ones that will actually come out of their house. I know a few of them around here, but I used to know back in the day, I used to know all my neighbors. Like I knew everybody in the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, me too.
And now it's like, I know a couple here and there, but most people will barely even come out of their house. And if they do, they won't talk to you. It's like they saw a ghost or something. If you say hi, it's like,
I get the same.
I'm not going to hurt you.
I've been here for 3
like?
years, and I don't know any of my neighbors neither. None.
Yeah.
Not a one.
I never see like big groups of kids playing out anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore.
No, you don't see that no more. You used to see kids riding around on bikes, going places and shit. Now you might see one or two kids, and they're wearing
and they're looking at a phone,
fucking helmets and training
Yeah,
wheels.
you never see kids making a ramp, to do a jump on the BMX.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, the
Jesus
ones you do see,
that was epic.
The ones you do see, they got their phone in their hand, and
Yeah.
they talk to each other on the
I've seen
phone. They're right next to each other.
I
It's the
seen a
same
kid
thing.
on a scooter one day riding a scooter down the sidewalk while he was looking at a phone while riding a scooter. And I was
Well,
just
he'll
like,
learn that
Jesus,
lesson.
how about just ride the scooter?
Yeah, he'll learn that lesson soon.
Yeah, until it flips over and they'll go.
Wild time.
Maybe be crossing the street and get hit by a car at the same time. Yeah.
Have you ever been in a car and seen somebody reading a newspaper while they're driving on the highway or putting makeup?
Oh yeah,
on?
reading a map.
Yeah.
Or reading them, yeah, exactly. With the map on the steering wheel while they're looking down, going 80.
Or even worse, a bleeding porno magazine.
I've also noticed that, especially since 2020, that the modern technology and the conveniences of things have turned. I'm pretty extroverted, but I noticed that there's a lot more people that are introverted or claim to be introverted these days, and
Yeah.
I think that technology is definitely
Well, in my case, it's because most people I run across out in public are fucking stupid as shit, and I just don't want to interact with them. You know,
there's a timeline now. Isn't there? There's a pre-COVID and a post-COVID.
I know, actually, like if you go to a farmer's market, though, I notice there's a lot more extroverted people there. But that's probably, you know, that makes sense to me, I guess.
I have a great example, Sav. I'm sorry. I have a great example, which you said everybody's fucking insane or stupid. I'm going to take Tylenol to show Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I'm going to prove to Donald Trump that he's an asshole. So I'm going to take Tylenol.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't Trump, if you're doing that just to prove anything, you're a moron. You know?
I think she went into kidney failure over that. The woman went into kidney
one girl
failure.
died.
Yeah.
Well,
it says
she
on the
sure
bottle,
showed him.
not to take over like 500 milligrams within like 4 hours could cause kidney failure.
Natural selection.
I was just going to say that.
Well, she sure showed him. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, you bet.
This is kind of interesting about a deck of cards. Listen to this.
Have you ever wondered why a pack of playing cards has exactly 52 cards and why there's a joker thrown in, acting like it just doesn't belong? This isn't just a game. It's a hidden calendar. 52 cards, 52 weeks, 4 suits, 4 seasons, 13 cards per suit, 13 weeks per season. The suits aren't just random. They're tied to ancient alchemy, representing the 4 elements, the same elements that secret societies obsess over. They even say that the kings represent real historical figures. The King of Spades is meant to be King David, and the King of Hearts is meant to be Charlemagne, and the King of Diamonds is meant to be Caesar. The King of Clubs is meant to be Alexander the Great. But there is one card that they don't want you thinking about: the Joker. The Joker doesn't follow suit. It isn't royalty. It isn't part of their system. In the tarot, the Joker is the fool. Card 0, the one who walks outside the matrix, outside of the control. It's you when you wake up. Whilst kings represent power and queens uphold empire, the jester was the only one in the court allowed to mock the king, because hidden humor was truth. So when they deal you a hand, remember, the Joker wasn't made to play their game. It was made to break it. Ultimately, they have hidden spiritual wisdom within the cards, disguised as entertainment, just like they hid astrology in calendars, just like they hid alchemy in religion, and just like they hid divine rebellion in the Joker. The Joker represents the awakened one, not owned by the system, not ruled by the hierarchy, and not caged by belief. And maybe that's why they try so hard to keep you distracted, because once you remember that you're the wild card, the whole game falls apart. The system is a deck. The kings are our rulers and the sheep follow suit. And the Joker, that's you, once you stop playing their game. And obviously for the sensory reasons, this was just for entertainment, but the truth was always in your hand. And I'm as fictional as a dinosaur, baby.
That's a clever way to say for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. And he's as fictional as
Brian, that guy kind of talks a bit like you, except we can understand him. No, I'm just fucking kidding.
Yeah, hard job, bro.
A little less peanut butter, huh?
I saw somebody in the chat said, "I don't understand a thing he says."
I'll tell you, if I ever need a public information officer, I am hiring Brian.
Yeah,
that's it.
I'll have to use placards like Bob Dylan song.
Yeah, you'll have to put them on a sign. Get the interpreter in. Does anybody know English?
Yeah, no shit, right?
We'll get English.
It is pretty damn interesting, though, about those cards. I never thought about it like that. A calendar.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I was looking, I saw that and I was like, that's fascinating. You know, and I remember years ago, a friend of mine had a record, and it wasn't really singing, but it was a guy talking about how the cards were representing something to do with the Bible or some shit like that, you know. Man, that was years and years ago. It had to be like from the 50s or early 60s, this thing. I'll have to look and see if I can find that. That was kind of crazy.
So I've always looked at them like they're political cards. Like the jokers were actually the candidates, kings and queens were the actual rulers, and I considered, I guess, entertainment. I never equivocated that into the cards, but I always thought candidates were the jokers.
Oh, now see, I'm from Michigan, so I'm a euchre player, and the jack is the king. Yes, sir. That's the one we like. That's the one we like. You always want to have that. Anybody else play a euchre player? Anybody
No,
else?
I've never done it.
What, a
You
euchre?
play euchre? Chad plays euchre. Yeah, it's hard to find down here. It's hard to find people. I've had to teach people how to play it. Once they learn, they're like, "Fuck, this is awesome."
Oh, what is it? Like a game?
It's a card.
It's kind of like spades.
Yeah.
But you don't use the whole deck.
Yeah.
You only use 9 through ace of all 4 suits.
And you call the trump card.
Yeah, yeah. And trump will change depending on whether or not if somebody calls it or, anybody can call trump. But it has to go in a certain order. And once a suit is declared trump, like whether it's spades or hearts, then let's suppose it's hearts. That means that the jack is the highest deck and the highest card in the deck, the jack of hearts. The other jack that's the same color, the jack of diamonds, is the second most powerful card. Then it goes ace, king, queen, 10, 9. Now, the rest of the diamonds, even though the jack is considered a heart, the rest of the diamonds are not. And so based on what you have is whether or not you want to call trump. And you get to go around twice, but it's a fast moving game. It's kind of like spades in a way, but doesn't take nearly as long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's primarily played in the Midwest.
That's not hard to play. I've played spades before, so it doesn't sound.
Yeah, if you know how to play spades, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa's played it. Cool. That's one more right here in town that we've got that plays euchre. Now we need to get her partnered up so she can come over and play euchre with me.
Saturday.
You'll never see me again. I'll never be online again. That's what'll happen.
Why is the jack called the jack?
What's that?
Why is the jack called the jack? You know the card?
Because he has
Why is
a
he called that?
mustache. Because he has a mustache, and calling him a Jill would be silly.
Jack and order.
Nah, see.
You could transition.
Get with the program. Now, on a German deck of cards, what we call the jack, and it's they use a J, or we use a J to symbolize jack. On a German deck of cards, it's a B, and it's for baron.
Okay.
But it's the same card. It's the same rank of card.
This is royalty. That's all it is. It's like a bear.
It's royalty.
Yeah.
We're the faceless cards. We're the faceless cards.
NPC cards.
Now, I'll tell you an interesting thing too is if you notice most decks of cards, what's the most ornate of the actual playing cards?
Wouldn't that be the Joker, wouldn't it?
No, that's not one of the playing cards. That's the Joker. I mean, one of all
King
the
or
suit
queen.
cards. It's the Ace of Spades.
The Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades is always like the more ornate. You have all the spades or any of the others, and it's like got usually the brand name of a card company or something like that. And there's a reason for that. Okay. In order, that was a tax stamp. The Ace of Spades was a tax stamp. If you went and paid and bought a deck of cards, you only got 51 cards unless you paid the tax, and then it would have that final 52nd card in the pack. And then it showed that you had paid taxes because the Ace of Spades was an official tax stamp. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's the 4-star general on these.
General Schwarzkopf. I'm going to go in here in a minute and I'm going to get mine.
I was going to ask a question. So, like in a suit, that would be 13 cards, not including the
Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like with a jury, with a judge, the same number. It falls in that same realm, I think.
So I can see it now. Sovereign Soul, Unchained Euchre.
Yeah. I'm gone. I'm out of here.
Live broadcast on Saturdays.
I used to go to euchre tournaments. Ooh. And you go to one with a partner. And it costs you a certain amount of money to get in the game. And they'll have like several tables around the room, and they'll just pair you up with another team. And you play. And if the other team loses, they're out. If you lose, you're out. And they play it down to one team. And the team that wins a big portion of the money of everybody that came in to play the game. So if you know what you're doing and you got a good partner, it's possible to win a pretty good amount of money in one night at one of those things, man.
The winner gets to meet Bob Uecker.
Yes, gets to be.
Not anymore. They don't.
Oh, no. Poor old Bob Uecker.
Well, it used to be.
We're gonna have the World Series of Euchre before you know it.
Join now. It's gonna bypass UFC. I'm telling you.
You got to have a little bit of a poker face with Euchre too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, they'll put it in the Olympics
Can't
next.
let everybody know what cards you're holding there.
Yeah, Olympic sport. I'm gonna vote for
Right.
it. Bring in Euchre. I mean, Jesus, they got curling.
They got breakdancing.
Come on.
Yeah, ray gun.
You guys have not forgotten about ray gun now, have you?
Ray gun. Yeah.
We tried, but
I wonder what Ray Gun's doing these days.
Probably doing all right.
That was such a stupid thing. Like, you got to be kidding me. I remember seeing these kids breakdancing with a sheet of cardboard and shit in downtown Frankfurt back in the 80s. That was pretty entertaining to watch, man. Kids were
Good old days,
that knows how to actually do it.
Yeah, I mean, these kids were like spinning on their heads and doing it. Yeah, not like ray gun. That was dumb. That was just like
no, that was autistic.
Yeah, it was like epileptic contortions of some kind or another. You know, I was like, wow, what's going on?
I always liked the way she looked back at you after she got done doing a move. Like, I just did it.
Priest comes rolling out of the crowd with some holy water going, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ.
Did you know that they came out with a musical after Rachel Reagan called Reagan the Musical?
Oh, for fuck's sake, no.
You're not kidding, are you, D-Man?
I am not joking.
Tickets on sale now.
It was scheduled to debut in Sydney on 7 December 2024, and it was canceled after legal threats by Gunn's lawyers who claimed her name and kangaroo hop were intellectual properties.
Oh my God! Yeah, the kangaroo hop was the crowning moment right there. Jesus, please save us, please God, make this be over.
She's a lecturer.
Don't take deposits and banks don't lend money. And there's rulings in English courts. What is actually a bank deposit? Well, that is to confuse people. At law, there's no such thing as a bank deposit. It's simply a loan. Well, hang on. A deposit is a loan? Yes. It's a loan we give to the bank. We give credit to the bank when we do what is called deposit our money. Yes. And that is the legal status. Just like the tables are turned. So banks don't take deposits. We lend to them. And the deposit, a bank deposit at law actually is not privileged. But surely banks lend money? No. Banks are in the business of purchasing securities. And when you sign that loan contract, that's an IOU, a debt instrument that you've issued, and the bank will buy it. That's what's happening. It can sell it. Well, exactly. You can sell it. And also you will point out, oh, hang on, fine, these are details. This says I will get money. I'm borrowing money, so please give me the money. I don't care about the details. And the banker will say, you'll find this in your account with us. They may carelessly say, we've transferred it to your account, which is incorrect because no transfer happens. Your account will be credited.
The more you know.
It's like you never even had money to begin with, did you?
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You just had
knowing is half the battle.
An IOU. That's what you had.
Money is just an illusion for the fruits of labor of our slavery, right?
Yep.
Because we all know that slaves don't get paid.
Right. Well, it's just like what's that thing that I play at the beginning? This thing. It's like half a minute long. Listen to this.
Slaves used to work all day, every day, with no pay. But they got free food, water, and shelter. Today, we work all day, nearly every day, and we get paid. But the money we make, we spend on food, water, and shelter. We're still slaves. The only thing that has changed is the illusion of freedom.
That's pretty ironic.
Try to. I mean, you can get those things naturally. You can get food and water and make your own shelter any day, but try to do that and not have those people reliant on you, and watch how fast you'll figure out that you're not free when they're taking you away. Because you think about that for a minute.
So I thought this was kind of interesting. This is along the lines of the Charlie Kirk nonsense. There we go. So a new 2025 Utah law criminalized the sharing of autopsy photos just a few months ago. And Google Trends strikes again. Utah's State Bill 0082, the Autopsy Photo Amendments Bill, was introduced into the legislature on January 9th, 2025, and became effective on May 7th, 2025. The drafting attorney, Greg Gunn, was the subject of unique Google searches from the Israeli IP addresses, once in August 2024, a few months before the bill was introduced, and again in May 2025, the same week the new autopsy law went into effect. The law criminalizes the knowing sharing, publication, or distribution of autopsy photographs that are part of a medical examiner's record, classifying it as a Class B misdemeanor unless the photo is in the public domain. The legislation establishes strict rules for the release of medical examiner records, including autopsy reports and photographs, limiting access to immediate relatives, legal representatives, physicians, law enforcement, and researchers under specific conditions. Is this a coincidence?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
There's other Google Trend searches for people involved in this right before the fucking shit happened.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so much for transparency.
Yeah.
Someone was asking what Reagan was up to. She must be at her Uncle Greg's law firm now.
Well, she's a lecturer. She works for some college now too. She's some
I wasn't
kind of
serious, but
she works for college.
So I wanted to ask you a question real quick. Did you say Glenn Beck is part of Turning Point earlier?
Yeah, he does.
Just wanted to apologize.
Yeah, he does shit with Turning Point USA.
Well, that explains
He's a
why.
good crier. He's a good crier.
Oh yeah, thank
He
God
does.
I know that now. That gives me a lot more light on it. Yeah.
What was that? Who was he was a senator or a congressman, I think, from Utah. He was supposedly there. Jason, what's his face, was supposedly at the Charlie Kirk shooting. He was one of the first people that talked about it when it happened, and he kind of said some things that like he was. Well, I don't know. I guess it'd all be under the belief that he actually got shot. So
Yeah. This is all a big production. They're using all this other fucking shit is collateral distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy with a secret fucking sleeve gun. Here's a guy with a titty gun. Here's a guy running with a gun.
The hand signals,
look at the
everything.
guy on the roof that's fake. Oh shit.
The old guy.
How about the chair falling through the table?
There's a big conspiracy behind the murder of Charlie Kirk when there was no murder at all. It was no more real than Butler's Pennsylvania fucking earshot shit. You know, it's theater. It's all theater.
Doesn't that kind of remind you of the Final Experiment, how there was no 24-hour southern sun, but, they have all these different diversions and, this guy's a glober, this guy isn't, this guy thinks we're stupid for assuming that this isn't real. And it's just, it seems quite familiar to what you're saying.
The first thing on the table with that was, did they really go? We're really here. Did we really go? Are we really here? And they made a big issue out of that whole. That was the whole thing they made an issue out of to start with. Could they have faked it somewhere else, or did they really go?
Right.
vice versa. It's back and forth.
It's the same old playbooks, what we're seeing.
Yep.
Ray Gun is an embarrassment to Australia, I'm sure. I'm sure. We've got our shit too. Like, you know.
We got our fair share of embarrassments here.
I saw a video the other day, but it
Where
got
was
taken.
the Oh yeah. Hold on, I gotta find the Nancy Pelosi thing.
Yeah, that's. I found a video the other day of some Swedish guy, whatever country Greta's from, saying, "Please, just keep her. We don't want her back. You're doing us a favor."
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden, and they were like, "Please, just keep her. We don't want her back."
So she made it. That she didn't get killed. She thwarted death again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Schlemazo.
Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated. We're gonna do it.
Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi with an unexpected outburst when a reporter for a pro-Trump media outlet would not stop bothering her.
Committee finding you liable for that day. Why did you refuse the National Guard on January 6th?
Shut up. I did not refuse the National Guard. The president didn't send it. Why are you coming here with Republican talking points as if you're a serious journalist?
The American people want to know.
Well, this happened on the steps of the U.S. Capitol today. The reporter
Sounded
Allison
drunk.
Steinberg works
Look
for
at
Shut
up.
Trump media network.
She
owned
can't
by
even walk
election
anymore. She had
denier
her holding
Mike
that,
Lindell,
holding
the
that guy's
My
arm,
Pillow
and then she turned
founder.
and she still had to hold his arm.
New tonight, LA County Supervisor Catherine Barger is explaining her vote after casting the only no on
I don't need all that. I just wanted to see Nancy Pelosi say shut up.
Good old grandma vodka.
God damn right, boy. She's always fucking hammered. A lot of them motherfuckers are, man. When they have these late night sessions and shit, it's like a fucking party in there, bro.
Drunk
They're
off
in
a
there getting
turn.
all torqued up, man.
Her husband likes a party, doesn't
Yeah, they love a party. A lot of times
What
they like
happens in the rotunda stays in the rotunda.
they like to have pizza parties. I understand.
Here, don't you have a way to moderate or to check
Monitor.
on their pizza partners? Yeah, they got that little site we can go see how the pizza and the gay bars are doing right outside of the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where is that? Yeah,
I
kinda
looked
got
at it the other day, actually.
It's
That'd be
the
a job
what
to
do they
monitor
call it?
that all the time.
The Pizza
Oh, yeah.
Factor. Yeah, the Pizza Factor.
Have a hot dog shortage.
Listen, these people, the Russians are pretty sharp, man. They knew what the fuck was up. Oh, they're eating late night takeout. Let's stake out these close by places, and we see an inordinate amount of fucking pizzas and takeout and shit going there. And then they figured out that there was a lot of them that had some sugar in the tank, and they was going to the gay bars so they could, you know, check out when they was having their
There you
little
go. I threw the
soiree.
link in private chat for anybody in the panel that wants to look at the pizza and watch.
Yeah, I'm good.
Have I left a link in the chat, boys? To
They might do it. They might do it.
It says Freddy's Beach Bar is 43% quieter than normal, and the
Dang it.
little gay pub is 100% quieter.
Why don't you give him a call, give him a buzz live on TV?
Hello,
and
it's
see
Freddy there. Hello.
You guys busy?
Hold on, man. Wait. Whose is this? Hold on, stop.
What?
Where'd it go?
Mm-hmm.
You can't get fucking stopped. Holy fucking God. All right, so I'm getting an echo.
I don't know if it's me. I'll mute up. Hold on.
No, I can't use it. Sorry. Whoever's sending that up here, I can't use it.
Can you play it and mute it?
No, I'm still getting an echo from you too.
Hey, you mate. Oh. So what? I thought I put my headphones in it, we sorted it out, but
No, it's not him. It's got to be you, Justin. You're the only one that's not muted.
I'm actually muted.
All right, I don't know where that's going. Oh, wait. I know where it's coming from. I have it. Never mind. I know where it was.
Oh, come on, man.
I can breathe now.
All right. Here we go. Dude, you go. Oops. You go on. You look in Death Valley at the China Lake Naval Air Weapons Station. You'll find shit like that all over. Music's horrible, man.
Looks like a circuit board, a motherboard.
Yeah. It's cray, man. Big red sand dune in Australia, huh? Wow, that's nuts.
Looks like the underneath of the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
I've
man.
never seen that before. No.
That's knuckin' futz.
It's Valhalla.
That's where they
Oh. What was the name of that bar, that gay bar in Freddy's, D-Man?
Yeah, Freddy's, I think.
I should call him live and on speakerphone and see. I'll be like, is Lindsay there? Lindsey Graham?
He probably is, man.
I'm gonna get the number.
He's up there getting his fudge pack.
Well, I just wanted to apologize for every single fucking version of Windows that sucked, which is basically all of them. Also, sorry for creating viruses just so I could profit from selling you the antivirus software. And on that note, sorry for spreading real viruses by profiting from vaccines and shit. Also, sorry for sterilizing so many of you. There's just too many of us, and some of you are not nice. That's why I'm trying to block out the sun. Anyway, I just came here to ask for a pardon from all the Epstein shit. Thank you.
That's gold.
Yeah, that was nice. I wish he would have done something like that in real life. But yeah.
So you know, Nixon had recordings of all of his conversations and shit that he had in the White House. That's what the whole Watergate and the White House tapes and shit were all about. And this is interesting. What he had to say about a certain group of people.
He's not Jewish. I'm sure he is. The Jews are born spies. You know somebody who are just in it, up to their necks. Well, if it's basic deviousness, well, also an arrogance. Arrogance, because that's what makes, he puts himself above the law. I want to look at any sensitive areas around where Jews are involved upon. See, the Jews are all through the government. And we have got to get in those areas, we've got to get a man in charge who is not Jewish to control the Jewish judgment. As sure as government full of Jews, as sure it is. Second, most Jews are disloyal. Generally speaking, you can't trust the bastards, they turn on you. He's not Jewish.
You can't trust the bastards, they'll turn on you.
There was one recording of him talking about what's the one out in the woods with the giant owl and they do
the Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove. He was talking about Bohemian Grove, how he went one time and he said it was one of the, quote, the most goddamn most faggoty things he'd ever seen.
Yeah, he said he was afraid to he was afraid to shake hands with anybody out there.
Yeah. That's right out of his mouth. And he said one of the most damn faggoty things I've ever seen.
We don't want to be owned by.
I thought, oh, yep, he was there, all right. While they're all dressing as women and dancing around.
I'm going to show you this, and then Mitch McConnell fell down again today.
Oh no,
Nancy was about to there.
Oh, yeah.
He did. He went down.
They were the same.
We don't
bar,
want to be owned by
probably.
Israel. I don't support Israel. Why would I support Israel? Literally, as an American, why would I give a one single about Israel? Why? They're on the other side of the world. They practice a religion that hates Jesus. They don't even like us. They spit on Christian missionaries. They prevent Christians from moving around in the Holy Land. Israel lies to our government, tries to get us to fight their wars, steals our money. When Israel fights a war, that's our war. We have to support them. They're our ally. But when America fights a war, it's not Israel's war. Israel didn't send any troops in Iraq. Israel didn't let us station our troops in Israel. Israel doesn't help us in Ukraine. They only help themselves. They're hostile. They try to coerce us. They lie to us. They give us false intelligence. They are hostile. Forget about they're our closest ally. They are hostile. They should be treated with suspicion. We should treat them like Russia, like a reality that we have to deal with. A competitor that is subverting America, no less. We don't want to be owned.
I agree. I have to agree. And as soon more and more people are waking up to that shit every day. And I'm glad to see it.
They're always involved with all the major conflicts in the world. I can tell you that for sure.
Oh my God. Always.
I personally feel like they're all on the same team, just playing both, good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
It's a one world order.
This fucking fossil. This is bad.
Oh no. Oh.
Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Oh, Glitch McConnell.
He got his badge this morning. That's what
Sorry,
it was.
nothing. It was nothing, just a stroke.
I just shit my pants. Well, here I've got also, I think, let me see if this is the thing. This kid came up with it. All right, so.
Get my sea legs under me.
She says, here's my plan to overthrow the U.S. government. No violence needed. A TikTok creator just dropped a full PowerPoint explaining how to topple the system peacefully. Yes, an actual slide-by-slide breakdown titled Overthrowing the U.S. Government. She says it's all legal. She says no violence needed, and she's proud of it. Free speech or national security threat. Let's listen to a little bit of it here.
Here's my plan to overthrow the U.S. government. No violence needed. Okay, so let us remember, most importantly, Nepal reformed its entire government in less than 2 days and picked an official on Discord. I'm not trying to hear that it's not possible. Other countries, they strike, they protest, they boycott. People listen. Stop acting like America doesn't have power. There is power in our dollar. We're all on the same team. It doesn't matter if you're Republican, if you're a Democrat, if you're a socialist. It does not matter. We all want a better life and a better country for our babies. We all want to not fear living paycheck to paycheck. We losing our home. We all want that to stop. Okay, this is going to be our lines of communication. We're going to use everything. Discord, WhatsApp, GroupMe, Facebook, Reddit, Zoom. We're going to separate. We're going to create groups that involve each state, right? So groups are going to make, okay, you live in Indiana, cool. Why? Because we're going to need to be able to communicate on a state level so we can help each other. Oh, you say you in downtown Detroit? Okay, this is where I live too. You need food, you need groceries, your baby need clothes. Boom, we are going to look out for each other, okay? We're gonna have all types of stuff. Okay, so what are we saying no to? The first thing we are going to say no to is all major restaurants. I promise you, you don't need it. I can guarantee you, if I could guarantee that you could live a better life, have a better quality of health, and save food, would you listen to me? I can guarantee you I can save you money. Box stores, we are not going to. Really, any of them. Target, Walmart, Sam's, Publix, Kroger, Whole Foods, none of that. We tired of them numbers. None of that. Okay, we're going to say yes to Costco because they treat their workers well. We're going to say yes to all the dollars. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar. Why? Because there's like $6 Generals in every single town. And for a lot of people, that's their own.
She's a friggin' genius, I can tell. Right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm like, no, come on. Right off the bat.
Plan, man.
the hell of Dollar General here. The people went in the next morning and opened up the store, and there had a Dollar General had popped up in the Dollar General.
Yeah.
And these fucking things just come up everywhere.
That and a Five Below. That's like that's like the new one that's popping up everywhere.
No, I think this kid is not even taking into account so many factors.
Oh yeah.
And then they'll shut the internet down. And then how do you communicate, genius?
Because Dollar, I was gonna say they control all those platforms too. By the way, but not only don't go to the big box stores like Dollar General or
we can have the show through Courier Pigeon.
Yeah, they're not corporate at all.
Well, we got Jim Enos. He's got carrier pigeons. He can loan us some.
There you go. We have a communications network. Me and Cubby can send smoke signals. We'll be all right.
Pigeon carriers. Yeah. Get out the Pony Express.
Well, guys, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna wrap it up.
It's good to see yourself. Glad you're feeling better, man.
Yeah, my blood pressure's down too, man. It was 170. What was it? 152 over 72, man.
Good.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, it's a lot better. And I did that without their stupid blood pressure medicine too.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I did it all with natural supplements, man.
Yep.
And I'm still working on it, because I'm going to get it, I'm going to blow their mind. Because they'll ask me, I'm supposed to go in for a vascular study. I guess Monday, Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I got to go in there and they're going to do a vascular study. And I know they're going to ask me, so have you been taking your blood pressure medication? I'm going to say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you take that blood pressure medication, all that's going to do is lead to another medication.
Yeah.
To fix
right.
It just goes down that path.
Well, I'm not going to disclose that I took their medication that they want, because that's not medicine.
Yeah.
Right. Because if I have to take it all the time for the rest of my life, that's not right. Something wrong there.
Yeah.
So
the side effect is dick falls off.
Yeah, your dick falls off. You need ass death.
You get an innie instead of an outie.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I appreciate you, Saab, man. I'm gonna jet, guys. Hey, I appreciate you having me up here. Much love and take care, guys.
Yeah,
much love to everyone in chat as well.
Thanks for showing up. And I'm sorry about your dog too.
Hey, man, I appreciate that.
Well, we know what you're getting for Christmas, both of you.
All right. Anybody got anything last words before I go on here?
Last words.
There you go. Don't say that again. That again. How are you gonna do?
Loud noises.
Right.
I did find out that there's a clown working with the Turning Point now. That was one plus. I didn't know it was Glenn Beck that was helped running Turning Point.
Well, he was at an event. I know he spoke at an event now.
Okay.
That's the extent of what I know his involvement with it is.
And he was taking his jacket off, and he was.
Remember the Tea Party and all that shit he was with? And then he cried.
Yeah.
It was fake because he was putting glycerin up under his eyes and shit. Asshole. Anyway, you guys see through the illusions. That's what we like to do here. We like to look through it. It's real talk. It's real fun. We have a lot of everybody. Cubby, did you have something you wanted to add?
No, I was just back to say goodbye because this stupid thing kicked me out.
Right, it's very last night. I was like, well, he's
good to see everybody. Good to see everybody in chat too. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's good crowd tonight. And so, like we always tell you, don't forget the Lord loves a working man. Don't trust Whitey. See your doctor and get rid of them because they'll probably kill you. I'm just going to go, and I'm curious to see what they find out on me. It's not that I'm going to let them do anything. And if you heard the shot, it probably wasn't meant for you. We'll see you next time on Sovereign Soul, Unchained Mind. Best audience in the world. Best chat in the world. You guys are fucking phenomenal. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.